Odofo na ohene ne ohema me ma kwaba edeba media ato ne din kransem e wa Badwam TV so mi amegina ha me de dwumade ho chia me otime fra me ni tekotego maje so awodo ana ya onua ana ya akro enempo ya wode hye ene dey enema bi ha ya yo a ema yedi awerho empo ema empo yenya na gie na ya bide ebi na mede bra wo ade we nipa bebre tayo ebia na wo ye bibia ankoye. When you blame other people and your situations for things you can't control, you sit in misery. When you blame others, the bia na abrabo na ankoye na efri obi and abrabo na ankoye na efri circumstance we na me de ensuo ntomi bro no so na me de bia na owi abo masa ase so na me de bia na obema bia me ko ware no ada ni pe bia me na ma mre ade bia me ko ye na ankoye abrabo e bia me te no ha enyuno do ntimi ade ma. Oh, I wish somebody will understand how much I need them. Obia mi hiane so babo bibia o moame obi na aye na say my lonely. Same way I catch ye ho no emma sabe idi awreho emempo ase abrabo no enkoye aden obi na ayomie aden obi na ayomie be ma minute na won no me oba minute no ona ma me were ahwo hwe. You can control only one person in this world. Oni papa ko pe na wa betima hye no so eye wo ankasa sasam to wa kwan ben so na befa so adwene asam no ho ehu hia pa asam de beba onipa ne te no onya ne a opɛ abrebiara na adwene a esa wo dwene no enyina ne a ato wo no so esa wo dwene opposite of what they ato wo no ane awodo say so part of for hye won sase so ema enobaya ma sase no na gina so be jase ye na me de masase we enobaya mam masase we de medua de mfi asase na ogina so nya no pe na asase ogina so eno nkyere se we ware obi na wanhwe we ye kyese we gya no se motsase na munyina munya hwehunu ehwe bibi wantie wo a na wankasa wa hye wo nkran se me de me de safata madwene adwene pa na me mma se nipa no esubane enhye me so enka me nhye ensama adwene. Change your self language. Me ma obi abrabo enhye me so me ma ni obi ye enkyere me ni amadwene mia mefa kwa mefa so adwene ma brabo ho na ma brabo ayeye empo se abrabo a mebu na enyunu a se me ka bibi e ka me ho hye empo me nsa ase so emfu nobaya se me sa me nsa ase sempo wa ya me to na montuo no wonte ase a enye ono enye me ona sabi wo sua ade anyanti ase maame kwan ba so na mefa me ma na ate ase wo ya na me ne boko e bia won no me a enye me na mayo me de me ya mafa mo de na betima ya obedo me na jan se ene won no me e na enkoyie e na ise yo sa adwendwen no na me modi awerho na empo unya ne gie apotoka ya ka bibia fe na assertiveness. Accept the fact that you are playing a role in what is happening to you. Jitu musa woso ye bibi e ma de ekoso no ba nya antimi sakra mu no jamu untimi nya enkasa nsuo nya ito jamu na mo nsuo to a bo ho ban sense ye nsuo baba o e na nsuo ba same no ma wonti den no ma nsuo ba se no yifi nsuo no so e na empo sa wo dwendwen se obi be ni yi ama wo no obi ni obebo awo boafo ni bebe ise wankasa ene be kwa sori mpredu abompa mpredu so anfa won sa anye bibia ntona montu nyame onsi fom bebo baba ye bu e wo na bebo aho enti gya se wo bo nkofo so bo na wo bo nyama ato wo no so bo ne bisa ho se e de na metimi ayo na ma sori free pempenso abomu yi akom pempenso foforo menua abrabo obi amma meje obi enyina ba se benye yedie wa meka ho se nye yie ananya ma wo so beka ho se betumpon enti emmo obi sobo na emmo wa ho sobo na emmo de ato wo no sobo na emmo gina mu na sori free mu na kakasa pa wa dwe proso na obeyi onyame nhirao onyame nka ho twida mpona ma nyansa obetimi ehunu ne atosin atoba abrabo mu na wape ahwa kan de ede bubura aha na meja wo idin ya mjeso ni tekotego be kan ma kan sen oni twedi ampo nyame ntra na mo ho ban wo kira so ebesa hia Amede na so ache na ye ya woda June ni da toso edu ensia and it's a happy birthday to me board chairman for JFAMCO Mr. Ernest Amankwa and then I would do the happy birthday and come on. So I start the day with a big smile, also start the day with a big smile and as I say you're positive oh Bribia da oshe edanasia. You need to be positive. What am I trying to say? As I say you're positive. It doesn't matter the ekoso. You need to be positive. As I say ye papa. Ojuna ye nkunimdie. Na ojune hunu say tie bia no onyame de obesi. Your only responsibility they say obe stay focused. Na why hard working. Na onyame ato insurance egu adwumaden so na ode nadom asoso is important timabenya welbe Kofi Ampadu Ntaban kese so ably supported by Akwasinsia Priscilla Vodafone Anaman Dache Hene Dominic Kiseyeboa camera for sound for lighting for stage managers anafe control for makeup for a driver for a nearby set designers edomo nyina se o magibre brebia da Monday to Friday etimi hyiam ha na edidi ye honkomo enakwa ya waden yubede no nhihye ni no nsia aboya na se de kase ne bro eno achi democrat Tiffany sem ne online stories so ye de beto de ama yubedi nkomo edi kan kra se de danda ye no nti sa nkomo no ye de be bro enche ne be kwakogina a driver for akuo no so komo no nyina ya kwete se ahwe a na wotwe a ye besimi a driver for esa pre eye se wono beto wono ehyentu ade nim sa nkomo no ana ebedi wa no say your first conversation no eno achi so menka say eya wada Ghana nkomo wo honom agokansi wo ho eno achi afisem so ana fe eye empensem so ye de bebro so it's fully loaded eye packed we don't want here come na sante menka say de anochi waba wa onim ntuma wa onim ntuma wa hye nene no ha do ha o say di pa no we internal ayipa na ye no wo say di pa no ko hu dachi hene for something special wa obe mo bi an text ni mama me nka say outside is we inside this inside is quite a limited camera sound lighting and set wa obe hu ntuma ni din no enko yet say ABC wati ntuma bia ko ABC wati wo hu say ewum di wati mesre unim ntuma ni din a enko bu sa mama because e ba jibu phone na so emusa papa emusa odofo bia wa fo wadwene na fo aka me wie ya na me je results na fo ko da chi ne ma men ka o Father's Day so she kwana ho ba you know Father's Day e she kwana ho e ba den mesre se emma mon kai mo janom is important emma mon kai mo janom na mo jamon so ntimi ho sampa bra o mo abre wo mo ho directly and indirectly no mo so mo appreciate no mo acknowledge enu mu na enhira ewo is important don't be better o papa say o ti bia o papa don't be better wa odi ya as obafa o papa ho fa waja ho bia you don't have to be hwebe o de ade bi ana Kenya onyame abode ana ma o ba asase we so they won't tell one so no go closer to your dad and only nim komo bi na tell one say ba say o twi ya odi ahye o mu de I beg you one kasa elema umpunti okra na okanko no wani je no entimi wie peyo so wherever you find yourself I want me ni ahobrasiem me srew se wono papa ntem se tie bia se ngo a me srew se emu nda ho a me srew take this opportunity emane nkwanza na akoye yi bi nsida you know emane nkwanza na wasa akogina baabi aka na kire akiri asembone mo nso amone na ma mo keka mo papa achi nsemmone no most when you're careful, when you're very careful, because and also one and one so no more come from what jam, one more come from papa.
it's very, very important. Say, Befesa no me na any. Ebe ko for no se kase bo na me catch you say I'm not sure about ho friend dey. Ntoma no. Ko abebu sa ma internal elections near no. Internal results. Ye be jimu phones na Priscilla. Shall say no zo test sister. Esiaga. We do we say. That in on count on our supervisor electoral commissioner. We almost what text offer.
Oh my na me mu na ehye me no so way.
Well, na boko there.
Nyame gusi shrai.
Oh yeah, the Jabia so one for you pa.
It's a mission o se
kakaka. Good. We ko dey na okase nim.
Ensam no edoso pa na onse nso asifom. Nso asifom say na nanom bi kasa sanse o manfo do no asisi adise bia ya eni se wosisi esie na we ene kase ne nsam wahodo bi yam de somo so bedwet mo so kase anope na so ko ba bi ti se kokompe a omanfo bi e wo na nanom de adehwede etu mpanimfo dem si wonhwe na wonom aye nyapade asisi adansi bia ye wo se nsuo to ankefa honom no wonhwe na wonwiri mu nsuo si fom se ya na nsuo si ya na eyira fo manfo na no mu no na omanfo bi kyerese nkrofo bi afatumi ahye wonse mu kokompepotem wonom a wonom asisi adansi bia na nanom kra no ama wonom tumi na adom kase emi kokompe jasewa na agyenim boaten atwetwe nkomo a ne nsembini
Mesre ahemfoa ye ya Ghana so obia ma na ani enko na nsase ho na omo ho bane se ne bibi ba ono so betumi aye amana atumpon we say abre se nka nye abamwa nka ba sei nsase nyina nka secondary school ba ho nka yenya ba bi kura mfansi
se ne yesi adana yesi ho ba sa Entimi emma aturanche mbiesi ase fire service for na eyifo ba behwe bia wo fra wo munya kwan ya de beba ho amna yi eti how de e baba ya ayem so
amakuro na ayetai wisi mukura wo hu ba bia wo befa
ya chichiri kura yenim ba bia market beko yenim ba bia hospital beko yenim ba bia ebesi school dai we di amasa
awo kan obi kura na say ye fana ko hospital kwan be fa so a ka no betimi akwakofa no asemti ejaso to edan bi mo ayasempa
yenko osno kokroko amayeko MPP wonom akache na mantem wahodo abato no ha baawi ye na mpanimfo akeka ne masie ni a wohwe na afi amanyoko no ankasa no mu mpanimfo ebedi ani mudi akosine no afimpini oni aduonu nan no atumi afrase no ochemu a ene nipa makomako aduonu mienu na abefa nkrata ye wonom apridi bra hodo MPP amanyoko no so wohwe na mpanimfo di tumi bemo mo no watimi di amanyoko no anim na afimpini oni aduonu nan aduru a watimi di wo mo akosine ne
enti suma masum party no mehu de maybe year kon waka 2024 no dey break cycle bi Ghana dey be 8 years na NDC aba na MPP aba but dey break cycle na we just there or there is innovation boom
asese nyina e kan ho bom eya dwumaden e ma party timijane na so
ya behwe na ya mabuni no ya fa ya into minister DCE CEO ya fa into pani bia so da bi amwa yan ya bota ya tutu ne se ya ba ba kire ya nuana mo se ne yi nam me hu sika ni bia ho Ghana ha o so ya ban adwuma da bi me year school be for 5 years ni se me year school for 5 na me ya ban adwuma anka me busu aka tia ere e ya sei ka contest kwa me timi ngo it I believe se me nuana na ya shamu and obi a o hwe na o tie mi ka bia no ye take your own destinies into our own hands.
Nasarano, it is not about try and error. No. It is about those that have experience. And inshallah, Abdulaziz Haruna Futa on the 16th of July, inshallah, I will be crowned again as a national Nasarano.
And nine for fraud, a juma for fraud, yes, I say, yeah, you did win 2024. Me Ellen, metimi aye. Omo and consider no one share MPP daching. Nemye esese ema ye e wo party nim a ye de be win 2024.
Na se bosome se ne pepepe enwanyumre no na wo mo beti wo mani so na ati wo mani so mo so betu shire no na wonom eto na yemfi wonom na yenko wini ba kaswa kwantempo no so na yemfra meja gas ne tanka yibi atumi akomuni ato wo mo ane wo bi echiemu a ene na gas tanka yi wo twam na taxi driver bi crosho no no wo gina ye no wanfa anyam no ewi ase na ese gas tanker no edaya na nim sade mframaja ho asem esiti ewi ase na omanfo bi e ben ho no no wono mabohu pa na wotiatie mu shrempanimfo ne fire service for se wo me ho sanse e bia na ejato makofa to rechem abrewo no
di eni
yo sima na mi choloto amobi and who I say like taxi action na esi home nti o yes like or branch aba sajan show that time no so na tanker car na yeden edinechi nti that means taxi na be say bo careless na ma tanker no yeden esenko o oya fon nanka wakwe na okwa share inside nti beka dey wait na wo mu na ma tanker na yeden etene yeah
yeah who say can no fan change what I cut off gas tanker yes so nti yes ma ye nya duane kura ampo ye nim dia ye be di anwumbre because gas no like yes soja na say we ni leak ya gas ni leak ya betumi apaja wa area
20 minutes time de ye hu de video nti jira mba mari France et manu ayed ban nti yen so mba mado yesro we bi esi wa adam nti ngofo wi de ambere be nti mba madu mfra na yen free kakra
enyina mahoden na afe ensuonsuo ne bo ho nsem so Public Utilities Regulatory Commission no wo mo ne omanfo bia watermale adi nkita ho na adwumade no ase no na adom kase ye bopini panyi kwanchefo ya wono na woda Consumer Protection Agency no ano Kofi Capito no chese sade mpanimfo e chirese wo mo epe enyina mahoden na afe ensuo ebo hwentumu no a hamonche mu ha ne akire no ha dwen pa ne mo se kampanimfo e ba ye wotimi ma ban aso tese wosrada eto ahodo bi dada sa ne o mane so rankas wo hwehwe aso na Ghana fo komu anwo mo ne se koba se wo mo tena se aye hwe ha ama ECG ene Ghana water aba beje sa abo ne de a de ahoche kase ne bebre Ghana fo
bi ya tum over 100 and something %. Identity I was we utility a social amenity so the impression see I should not say you feel say a tro levies bebre that's one you bet me you be free so I'm an pushing consumers and I was here etola so I was media send me baby me betie the tamale consumers ka metie nkrandeɛ metie kumasi deɛ metie hold deɛ enti no consumers nsemo mo kan modu ebufo wo mo kakra entiase sebe enne ECG for especially omo niema bia omo di adwuma bia no omo tum over 100% to meter ni nyina ya tutum na matutum bebe bo so be enan no num ni a mo wi a mo se ensa ma mo kototo enkanem menyin se omo ni edi na omo ntimi fan hye chinchina o da bi previous form and I me say entumani de ebi beba ene me ka se ebi ma ebi ana me boa unless say ye ka se say no ye ya Ghana fo ye nyintum dia ene ne nyina ka se nyintum na emom enye o madwuma say won be ka se o mo de be share by force.
Executive Secretary of PURC Eya Ishmael Aka ede ne de eka ho bi say de sika no aye no timamufo bebre na ene sorry a wakasa fa ho se sika obetwia anase wontwia na se de ne wani nyuma iko nyada atena se nyada wo hwe se asomdwe beba na sika no se eba se omanfo mpo betwia obetimi enya ntrase bi amom a ebe mo atwia.
For instance, if last year you bought V8 5 of them for your CEO, we wouldn't allow that to be passed through that does not really serve the customer. So you make sure that whatever you are bringing in is serving the customer. So it has not been predetermined. We should come out with a decision by 1st July.
Yanko from Bantam no emwa ebeto dwa se nkroto beye aduonu nan ya wono mo afaje to South Mensi ni mo no adesuafo wo hono no just one nante kwansi ne be ye 9 ne akira ansa na sukuu da wakonya bi mu atena na wasua de ne amane boni obrempon ke owusu na wadi akire na sanse mi beto odwa no na Neka Foundation wo mo ene village bicycle project akeka wo ho abomu a bicycle mako wo ha wadi akoma adesuafo no se wonye ne dura no pa ne wapele ne kakra wadi akosua de opon so wadi afawia no so abafie sanse nante na wo nante no ya na mfifire wo mu ya na hoden no so enkura ne mpon no na so maye boho nti wonye na mo madesua no enkoyi.
And walk long distances, 3.5 kilometers, 2.5 kilometers to school. And since we work with education and it's our aim to see all children remain in school, we decided to do or make any effort that there should be for the children to focus on their education. And for that matter, we link up with our partners, Village Bicycle Project since 2014 to be able to be getting bicycles for girls who walk these distances to school so that they don't drop out of school for the stress they go through.
And watching open here with that Village Bicycle Project ano Ebenezer Somia enso eni adom ka sertwen koma odi to just say wona ni so ade hunu ni so boko nkrase wo mo sha chirigiri ni benchie omo abo asukufo ayarhwefo ene wono ma odi dwuma eso ewo mie te sa ne ba ya won so akoni abadie no enkoye wo hawo
yen ton bicycle no ka ebetumi aton ewo nkuru kase mu na yakobat yenti ayede man nkuru keto na yesan kire o ma de ka hono ye botai ne se if I say bicycle, no, actually, say, be machine, na one channel, how many in the kakra, we to me, here, as you see, big kakra touch my own one, but what we are not better. Yeah, person, the master, the more in the more, you will be beyond the trans, edge in church, said the bayer, with me as you see. Now, Fort Kakra, be a baham, Cecilia, that was in say. But came out for to see about
Pepe ni na topa ye to e wa pieti nam so ma amanfo bi free mu ebi so eprepre mu oden amanfo dan adwirigu ye na bosumi nsia achi ni amane boni lotewi akopie mu hono mo ni bi akohwetwe nkoma wo kyerese wo mu pra na wo pra ye na no oden pa wo guso stress mpanifo hwe no onye wadom no ma yaresa bia kono sikasam ne ho ntutuye no enkoye sabia wo ho beto won krakra
ene menzo kakra metuma kan se isi an ko toilet enfanso baby toilet ne fa no mayi atuma fuso enti ka se ye be ko surgery edi kan akoba kwamba ama omsamla enti ye kwa no am ka che se ye kwa omonye be sanso aba mama san hye denti penfo mo ami sidia ometumi eye free wo ommo ami sikasemu sidia ometumi eye free wo se buafo ni mabia mama ni papa nyina afiri buafo ni mabia ifie nso nya enti penfo ommo ami
assembly se de meni aya me ya sese amuntu so me ye edwume nti me serere obaba boboma ni atoye sese ada oya dinu
onya no kwede ye ho atoye sisi ami amigina he se metima menyimi space mi amije menni no edura modi guru no onu week kura na wasa oye baasa kubia 50 cedis o sada me bempen for baji sisi ameni no wase mo wo 4 months time wo kai mo operation skani ho nti ya ho ntoye yesra mo na adofo me boye ahoto bia ni ho dem mesi amitu me na ma mu hufomo okara ya ho atoye onya no kwa ya wa ho chirim yesra wo mo boye na sisi ade oyete
Yenkonsi achiba ensem emo Chartered Institute of Insurance Ghana wono matumi aye nhyiamudi asronko na enum no na watchere wono mu aye insurance companies bi chensi achiba adwumaku ahodo bo mayi mu no wono mo hwe na Africa Continental Free Trade Area no abo mayi mu no wonhwemfo hunyina ye sabe ya obetumi ne ama ahodo so insurance company ndi asie ni na fe de sefata wo mo no wo nsa aka kwanchefo panyi e de Africa Continental Free Trade Area ne Louise Yaw Afo ne nsem odi tudwabeni
investor bi obeya de okroma insurance sector ni stronger because in terms of losses there no benya intercontinental free trade no so no e fascinating Africa for be di dwabom na be di dwa why your goods no what produce goods no e be den akọ here infrastructure road maritime aviation there is unya here aircraft ship near the some machines akase near the here insurance In this insurance fraternity na woman enye kese betuma ahwe sa ne mana we say bia ma intade ba ko here pass insurance industry no omo Ghana investment promotion center be ye djuma bom ye
en we chi wodi tu dwa say since ye chi be djuma eku abodo ede wonum hwehwe ye pa etudwa aban no nso e wose wo hwe na sika botina eda wonum ensi achi ba no so no wote so ema wo mu se be yi a edwaman so no nso won betimi edidwa e wo ho
because most of the investors are fleets beyond for aircraft. Obey why insure outside. Why insure outside? And no see 2-1 when you say brofono and as investors if you outside don't be established who ha. On be for advantage of us in the sense that profits ni na kasio. Awareness. Yeah, open training of more professionals. Yeah, reduce the capital ratio requirement for the insurance industry.
Marche Bedjem Achia Mehene Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagbendi to just say Marche Bedja Phobia Honomoa. Womo friends na siasa no nyade say wetima be pimo Marche Bedjem ti ho akohia so koshia privileges committee no na de enti a womba no watumi e de ato wonum anum na de no din kan wo koye ya sin central Marche Bedjani Kenya Japan what you say no ho na emfa no nti na Marche Bedjem na wontumi mba.
Semu nyina mo bekaya enti bebre and speaker Emma Yen, privileges committees, Yen Shia, or refer no man any pay I members me and son at the Emma Yen. You could so we share your modalities, I be BAV, a Yame Power Chana committee no Abishia, honorable Canada Japan, any honorable Henry.
Marche Bedjani ba konso ono nso sa committee ehwehwe no asese wo modern krata betudwa se wo mo ehwe nenim se July bosumi e bewremu no ana wo mahia committee dome kwabenya Marche Bedjani Sarah Adwoasafo wono nso so no Adom TV ensentwoni ohina mponsa ebo anamo ekọ ne office ekohwe se anya bi adwumadie bi ekoso ewo wa na bra ensentwoni ekopie mu ohoyi na hwe enkoso
Osafo yaba ye mame Sarah Adwoasafo ni office prepare hona ejina no na ebidu anu se ya se ohwa ni ade ya loke afiji so mi secretary atanambia ya ngofo woni bo mu ejuma no so eho enayaba mema we officer endra na exercise commission privileges committee na so went me amba no enayabo prepare se ba mu na edin komana so ye ba no ade a oni hono mo nyina no ye hwene bisa se asubit me ne akasa ewo emuana azaliti baje family baje me pese ni kasa baje na ya mama ni secretary na ni PS we ni secretary na ombanzo so oze but we need time obeba na baje France
Anochiwa ba mede kase no esi na so nim said de twaso no de obonkrata wo sanso na online portals no ho so nsensem ahodo bi aboabo no Adom online my joy online na afi yahwe na ye de ebia kaka ho na afi bibia makọ omahene kwabna sante ne ma mechra diamond ho na afi de obonkrata mu nsem no yetumi ede asomwo
we Adwoasafo ngo zo manu mume ko be bomasi onipa no o tujumu ayi social media tinike mo jile o so akojina office na kwen
se bia no
what is as a asantefo aduane kwen no
e wo mo so pa
o tibia ti kwen ebi na na wo ye no so o bo ma ka se bibi Pierre Fumaba Adwoasafo ye tough
o ka kwen yanchia ayi Awuraba kwen o ka se ye call ayi Bantama.
Yeah, Awuraba Queen.
For Super Friday.
Yes. Yeah, Queen. Yeah, I see.
Awuraba Queen. Sister Sunday. Good morning. Wada Romane.
Sunday yo.
Yeah, Sunday yo.
Chira. And then what for you screen so.
adomonline.com. The big one was say Kufado's ministers caught in conflict. There's a question mark. Ewo honom. Where you wouldn't say join news number remu when channel dia betu dressa nye bia no Ghana man penyin na danko Kufado na soafo wa yi wo mo no wo mo adwene no kobenkrom ana se ebi nti wo mo ehwo ase na we de oman kamno mienu nyina nke ye wu. Drinking rainwater can be dangerous to your health.
Rainwater.
Susu a nyanku nsuo no omonom kan university scientists.
Na say no de nkwada abrem nyina akra na ye so no mu.
Na so na nia ye bigu ehina mu ti. Ye pese be sample.
Really?
Ibu egu pan mu abonsa adamu tum.
Ene ya nom nioma. Ya nom nioma mum.
Nti na say you go so aduma ye because minimsa asa na community bu o rainwater.
Onyame anim nie pa so okọ ye nkura so mo de mefe apu ebura ni mu a na o mo wie na o de kafa hyehyɛ nkyɛn ho saa na o ze onum zo de oti wo mu ze awurade nyagopo
no mu sufa
na me numi we dey o ko try mefe ni kura no ya ye ni GM je no problem ana kafa na ankaza ya ni GM ana ebura na ankaza so ya ni GM e di bibia GM na ko aji okay ye da se ye sua de film tie num biem
Afi ye ko ngwasua mu adomonline.com wo no say enter nan wada Islamic SHS no mo ye kire me wi ase ehwe videos ni bia no mo so ankoda video mo buka mu say ebi e prepare na ade na yihwe mo ma betodwa say nkoda ma akoma kwaduasa nwotwe na wo no etumi epra ye nanso ni nyina mo no mpanifo atima hwe wo ma wayi wo mo fra ya resabia sese do betumi aka say wo no eho na local news say Paul Adomochi declared an enemy of Asogli state. Yaba I say about 4 Nkwankwa residents siphon fuel from overturned Ghana yada so ye we. Na vai fan go shen bi free Burkina ya eba. Abadane e wa abafo ene Nkwankwa na omanfo e wo honom no na we so gallon. Tiase petrol bu aye den. We so pan enso wo mukura no wahwe agu wo de koso petrol ye omu dibrika omu kosonim na seja tomu a anhwa na akofa asem abanti we ne nsem ahodo bi na adomonline.com e de aba wura hono a behu se bebre e ka ho aso betimi akenka o ma ye hwe de won krata.
Okay, so krata no ye hwa se eye diamond chira sukuta eye the chronicle and all the shase good ade soja for me say den na o ma ho adwuwa
oh wanya no mpo ne hia me na quotation no e bata ho no
den e bata ho
mebusam etie duonu baako
Proverbs.
Yes, Proverbs the me kan twi no anaya
me kan twi no for yen koye
na brofo no example the violence the mami kan twi no abonefo akaka bensem de won beko
abonefo akaka bensem
e de won beko efri say wo po atemu
na no mo hwe mo lead story as o ma tro won
sa pepe intiniema chronicle de ba ya no ye osra ni ya amode da asrafo a omoda ha miensal corpora Yinsabilic Gabriel Mr. Mahmoudi ni ya na de acheme ena Lance Corporal Esiedu Stanley ena Lance Corporal Elikem Adams ni omo aye ni police arrest 3 soldiers for robbery wo mo kokro no bo ena posifo akire asojafo ena nansa na posi posi ena we nso de posi akire asojafo nti say wo mo nyina de omo ho agim eno ho quotation ena ebia chronicle ede ebaye nti 56% of Ghanaian youth say the country is on the right trajectory nti ekoyie ohamuchemu aduonu nsia a omoye mabunu wo Ghana say oman no kwan a wonam so no de ekotin a eya nesa nti eno ho asem eno no ena de ya no choa ba de ye kase ma yesisi ano 38 Islamic SHS students discharged from hospital nti say nyame adom eduasa wotwe ene yeyi won ede won afi eye ayasabia enti chronicle bebrewom na emum kakrai ena mboso
ana twa ba samra so na because una ode ekọ we online hanu say traditional edikwe dey na obiem
okay we my joy online the big one we no medical boso wa Adom Online Kufado's ministers caught in conflict we are coming soon let's say ye nhwehwemu ni nyina ne abone bede ne ye de aba na mahu de atwiem na afi asihase was say government must come clean on the National Cathedral na say Christian Council na kasa National Cathedral yi hwe bebi aye firase ni bebi aye dru ni sika omanfo bi ka say wuramu a na Christian Council na kire say e ba ye no omanfo kra ni mpanimfo bi nya adwo mo na gigi na musiensia so da mawurade ti yesidi aban ne magana fo hunu bebi a sikasem no Akodro bisi take money from Heritage Fund to build National Cathedral. Christian Council for also and SS suggest say sika one sound monko Heritage Fund nimu photo e pie sika go kakra kan wo kire ye yakwa akoyi bro monko yi sika no no ntimi fa nwie National Cathedral nti we ne nsam ahodo bi so a myjoyonline.com obenya.
Okay, so you wrap up in the Ghanaian Times say VIP unveils Ghana Pay mobile money service to promote financial inclusion, and ECG scales up security as it replaces postpaid meters in a yellow crumble. Over the daily guidance, so I say Badwam unveils Ghana Pay. 2 we policemen interdicted, 2 promoted, and the big one, AG chases Alex Mold over missing Maslock boss and publish Adjoa Safo sermons. And once daily guide, I'm sure for you to my considering
the chronicle ba ko bi e ka mu na ye me nwanwa kakra wo page 2 no o se Detective Chief Inspector Michael Nkrumah of the National Intelligence Bureau NIB has confessed to an Accra High Court of taking monies from the accused persons before accepting to inspect the place of abode. Not just say yes, I took monies from coup plotters investigator.
Okay, so Pepe Panamikin Kana 15 year old how do this
I didn't say my
on that note, Ohima Bakope oye akani this year. Anochi waba. Sign out now for Yankwe.
Baby, no nko no ya akani this year. So o kasa Ohima Bakope fa na hima die ni na akani die eno de betiase enye.
Okay. Ohima Bakope. Oye this year.
Okay.
Oba kan memu a.
That's fine.
Me kwabre de.
Basem krono
Asem krono masasa na. Ohima Bakope anochi waba anope machia. Wrap up my.
Na se bisia o mai ne kwabra sante ene ma me try diamond. E no yes so na yes so dia na kai sa go kan sie mu nsam etwa so. Bedwam so nie enko ba bia.
Akwaba kese me ba ADOM TV so Adom TV so agent producer ya kwasi hu sempa sa kana no pensu ja medin Enoch Kwasi Wolanyo Wallace agudie catch back up the only nomenclature the professor's degree in sports the Alregna Wallace the nation's presenter and amazing kunya ekwana kwanten ko den sama odo sa kana no penso e wo Ghana agudiem ejao cheno so ma se nwuma komiensa wo mo na etachire bom sikadwetwe me na no penso ye den komo no 8 sabrel 1xbet I've always told you that betting is better than sakawa bet the hintasima wa chense utwane before ana wodi befu twene kuma bia wodi kuma sa no manum enti emnei abusuan de japade bi sa sisika wo kwhye mpase abetine tabia koton na wodi na kugu so watwane befu no wodi befu mesrew bet with money that you can afford to lose sika se benyado yedi eye etua light bill yedi tua water bill yedi tua hospital bill no ye mfen twa bet enti obeti ana de adwene kakra twa to no mo pe bet dia manenye 1xbet o madama wo mo na etachira abo meden komo na twa sabrel Jeffas Health Limited e de Jeffas makacho de da se Jeffas edoi emema nom emasonom infections awodo bia wo famu bia ma sanka Jeffas ne betua saboa ema ne ema etia kwa dia ma Sedimo gel and roll-on ultimate pain relieving gel and a medium one dance dia ma no modern dance on sabetua kan Sedimo gel and roll-on ebo adwuma setete wo ni kire ashaman me marketer on sabetua ka bisan so ana wokotema so a enye na ohokra obetia friend pay for 0208986731 na one Sedimo gel and roll-on phone pay for twetwenkomo Wansanka Prada TV e fie betia saboa ba bibia ote ya obia no wodi twetwere betia boa maniama etia toto ye dia ma we mu any sponsors no a omote akira boa e me na no penso dia wo kensi hu sempa saka etwejaw yen hyase emfamfi e wafu bi under 17 championship no e koso Ghana ha na wo keep cool sports stadium dia e ho ana search media kese no 8 tofem enura matches awudu etwensa pm no Nigerfo asebenyado omde ntama ne cassette nam hye so beton okrum ha no wo mu ana enne eye Ivory Coast for dia kensi ne etwensa boso na 90 minutes no eba na wie no na ese Ivory Coast for achi Niger etwemeka polipolincia omte kana ba kope e wo sa kesi a eno so epm under 17 version of Wafu Zombia epm e Cape Coast Sports Stadium.
It's Bamba up against Abdulaziz. It's a poor ball from Bamba and Abdulaziz. That's Abdul Yassin. That's the first goal for Niger. They've opened the scoreline. Abdul Qadir Yanis by Aziz. And that's the equalizer for Cote d'Ivoire. They are backing it. Cote d'Ivoire have equalized and it's 1-1 here at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium.
And it was a dangerous one.
Free kick is taken by Soto, and this the beauty, an absolute beauty. Goodness me. Diamande with a cutback, and will this be the third? Yes, it's the third. Inza gets on the score sheet. It's a mistake from Buncano. Diamande! Beautiful. The Ivorians are on rampage. They're up by 4-1, and Diamande is on the score sheet. Baba Ndiaye loses possession. Ball is cleared eventually by Haruna. Not the best of clearances, and the Ivorians have the fit before the break. And guess who? Diamande, a double for him, and 3 in the competition from 2 games. Cote d'Ivoire looking for the sit, and they have it. They are sit. Goal. He's unlucky. Ball goes out for a goal kick. It's over here at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. Full time. Niger 1.
Sikesi ne nekoba se nra wrestling ne Mexico so Niger fo aso ye hye e wo saa kense nyame adom ochena Ghana be hye sia kan ne Togo fo emrante di mfiedu so under 17 and de akense ne ebetua sapem so e honom afi entwe ni mfanche Karen Cup akense kesi ba so Japan Ghana ekopie mo saa for nation tournament na se ekoto so miensa enya 50,000 United States of Americans $. Na wrestling ne City nra ana mrante a ebotwi bo tada fi Ghana hade o mani kire mu e Japan no wo mo ebeduye na enkomo a apie mu so wachiri ni
omkoto so miensa e wo Karen Cup no mu wo Japan no Black Stars of Ghana ene omatena wie mu hyemu abepie nkrampopo ni mantem ha omababa ji omahome tournament etu dwa wo Japan no ni nyina aka ho siesie a omoye e de atwen 2023 African Cup of Nations qualifiers no en afi World Cup a ebetu dwa wo Qatar no coach Otoado ono dim rante animu a omenyina abepie oban Ghana mu isabre omo baji omahome players do na so bebu omakatem de omani a kire mu teams ahodo mu na omo pre-season no ahase
on Black Stars of Ghana no coach Otuado Eden komo kakra tuansa ba se hwese ne Mexico so a obetake very tough decisions a emu identity train dade anani ohwe dim se kwan bia so no obetuansa prapra sana mepem no wetia bobo omrantana no amia kopim e Qatar 2022 World Cup ni.
This makes it difficult for me to choose the players for the next window. This will be September. That will be the last window for the World Cup. But then the decision will be with me, and it's just details which we will decide which player will come or not. But this tournament was very, very good for us and all, and for us or for me and the coaching staff to have some answers, and we could give players a chance to play. So players which didn't play so much before also had to play and could show what they can. This was very important because surely nobody could play all 4 games. Just 1 or 2 players who played all the 4 games, but mostly we have to change because we don't want any injuries. So it was very, very good for us to see all the players and what they can do.
The coach Otuado Onekita, the senior national soccer team Black Stars of Ghana and Nkomo Anna Oteye no. But Minister for Youth and Sports Honorable Musif Yustafa and Nkomo kakra so etia beja na nasma Kenya ne se omo ehwe nim se kwabia so betia rezi fan ye be lala sulila isabi dilai na ye dia peska kakra se be betia samboa ema Black Stars of Ghana kwentu ayi tu dia kopie mokata no ne amatia kososo e dia man wo chese sa fundraising om start ya che nti obese $2 million United States of Americans eguorma omo hwe nim se womosa ebitia ka bi e dia ka ho.
It's still on course. We've made more than $2 million now, and we are still appealing to corporate institutions to support us. These successes that we are talking about today do not come just by accident. Yeah. It came by investment. Because the last time Commonwealth Games we went, only 78 athletes qualified. This time we are talking over 100. Yeah. So it means we give opportunity to more athletes to go for qualifications, and they've qualified. They prepared. They have more preparation time to be able to prepare to go. So there's huge investment going to even the non-football sporting discipline. But we can only do that by with corporate Ghana supporting us and corporate institutions supporting us, and individual philanthropists supporting us. Recently, when we played in Abuja, Dangote supported the Nigerian Football Federation and the Sports Ministry to renovate a stadium, an individual. So you can imagine, we have similar rich men here in Ghana. We are calling on them to support us so that we can position our sports sector as well.
And the Honorable Yusuf Mustafa, Honorable Minister for Youth and Sports, and then Community and Satu say Ghana Igusu say baby to Sabwa, Emma Inyesika, Ediashim, na World Cup against no, Yama Etian Kui, Ediamai, Sebenyado, Nipa and Niminu, and then I'm Yunusi Feminine one says, dear Batomaya, Sebenyado, you were all the resources in the rest of Messiqua, Yugusu, Ihua Beg, Sebea, and Sabakaka, Ediabwa, and national teams into winning Kuma, and also Etian Sepim Elho. But your core ministry and so Akachia, there's a parliamentary select committee for youth, culture and sports. Also, Akamonkakra, Ninan say Honorable Kobina Mensa Uyume, and I didn't come Bija. Nano Adama for Becca Ashanti Gold Football Club in Talais, and a Koba Ghana Football Association from paying for say, Womudo was to call a year Mubi FA Mutumedia, Womutimi SID or Ghana Premier League, or much as second I say, Dream, and a project near Boomu, and Intiminoka said the Ashanti Gold Football Club, Yabo Ghana Premier League never year, now so yes and Nema ACA Qua, Womudia Dea, Wombeko Division 2. Samsung Interlight Football Club so Elco Division 2 players Ibin Suma, Omdi pass no bon, as answer with dear as I was so it means our course in Tisa players in Suno, as so train at how Eddie Crum. Honorable Kwabna Mensa William come out the Abane say, Sanchi, one more Asha F in say, Momoma EB NCBU.
That every effort must be put together to protect integrity in sports, to mitigate match fixing, if not to eliminate it completely. In view of this, I suggest that there must be a review of Interpol's reports which gives some recommendations to dealing with match fixing. These recommendations, which include the following, are worth considering to help free our sports, particularly football, from the devil that is eating deep into the beautiful game we enjoy. Develop a variety of training tools in various formats that can be distributed to identify additional target groups such as players and match officials in lower leagues where face-to-face training delivered by Interpol is not feasible.
Enti neseni ekopi mu efa as good in Talais and common on say Menoka said the Omaya appeal Edi Akoja Ghana Football Association from paying for Tomo share him say ebia ye be over tennis rule no na ebia edi asotwe emu America create san by san say sa class menu still egusu gina na so say enya dia sa match fixing scandal no ebole yom ho emu dwumadia wo mu edi e wo makensi am de tentam so nimu if you unfair ni nkire Kumase Asante kodoko so akache a wo mu ana the league leaders and as the league winners of 2022 na nearby say na sentem omuko float nyanya sem keto akra wonto namda no akoto mrebo na hwese na nema siko so team sampa enija ato Kumase Asante kodoko players no technical team no management board na afin supporters akomam no eche obuni a wonta na ne akopiem ne se wo mu ehwenim se omu beko Africa na Africa kontukensi ana Herbert Kwadwo Ponsa Mensa we former chairman edema Kumase Asante kodoko wakache team no boko se omu sisi omu yi se be Africa no utan se eyebubukuru na akachom so mu kojinti no ombetia bibia ebetia boa mom de saa bonsu ano abakruma.
From last season to this season, there's been a clear out, a movement of players, a movement of coaches, a movement of all sorts of things. In order to become great, you have to change, you have to move with the times, you have to prepare for the future. And this is just the first step. Now, Kotoko needs to consolidate, it has to look at Africa, it has to decide whether these great players who've achieved so much, and I say, congratulations once again. You have to be able to look into the future to be able to judge the present. And if you can do that, you can see the direction is right. And as an administrator, it's not necessarily about winning today. It's about whether in 2, 3, 4 years' time, the standard of Kumase Asante Kotoko would have been established, strong enough, mighty enough to go back to be challenging the best in Africa.
The Herbert Kwadwo Ponsa Mensa, one of former Kumase Asante Kotoko chairman, and attending cancer within a Komo Ejano. Na Dr. Prosper Neteugum Kotoko head coach. na ne nkɔmɔ de aba nyina nse nkan no na nka bɛm kwan bɛ da na efi momone na nso na nsen abɛm kwan bɛ da na bia na efi onga nti wɛse ne ma esi ekɔ a ɛsɛ timo kita no otum nkyene na ɛboa ɛma nneɛma etia kɔ yie de mom emra wɔn de omani ɛbɛkyerɛ Africa yi.
Now we have worked because now we are national champions, we are going international, and then the quality is higher. So we need to train harder. Then positions where we think that we need to augment as quickly as possible. Players that we have identified, we have to engage them and see how as quickly as possible we can bring them on board and then start training together, because we need to have that chemistry, that team bonding on the field and off the field. So those positions that we think we need to augment quickly, the board and the management would have to react so that we get these players on board so that we have a more solid team than we have had.
The Dr. Prosper Neteogum, Kotoko head coach, and now Ordina Nonsem and Su Ijayano. But I'm for Becca, Da Kotoko, Epija Frank Canada Kunkon, Aji Bunsu Akesiana 2022, Omnafa Premier League Akensino. Na omoton sadia fe omo legends omumra na omuso media receive na amafo hwemu no na ese Kotoko legends na ekono na obehwe na Bernard Dada Dombote Akraso Folk omuso legend no na mu na ono kwade okosan kwaje Frank afi 11 ho epija ne nsa obedwuma na amafo bibiri na omo ta haso Folk achi no omo ebo enyo sansemeso ntendei Bernard Dada Dombote omo akoro ne se obabo ne pieto a anya asem kuma akra osena ne ma esi course no eno nam so meno na judasum ye ne Bernard Dada Dombote haso fufo womo legend etumi twetwe nkomo kyese sena niama ese kosto nyani kakra ono aboa club ne pen ne mu ne namfofo bibiri na ewo eye Kotokofa kache enti the first say oye hasini no ensini hu kwan se momfa yonko ewo na sa yonko ne namso mani okopie mu ewo makache ose mi bi etwa mu kwa no otimi konkodenden boa ma niama tia koye de masofuk na so hwese ne mesi kosto amobonyo mina ema yede kro no krato no so na hasofuk omo ntimi anka bia ma ne nei se ne namfo eye Kotoko na wakudi omachi a esi den ana omhoro no esre eni abasa.
We build a relationship one day. Only the basis. Because we found to meet you. We found to meet friend. You will be a better friend. No, she will be so friend of the Yama.
Intimate was here. Now saying over retirement. Who did you Kotoko for since and how did you house for one?
We did you work for we did you a man that coach. We were friends. FM. Also, at times, they just give me money. And I mean, it's money in the America. And American, I send stadium movie fan of me. Me friend. And yes, sir. So, Mom, favor they don't know what's going on. And American. Mom Katani, Madia, Omu and friend from the founding Ghana to account on a way. Now, Mibawa University, Monim the Otia, no.
Money be in your chair, they just Adam Force Akakitina, Oko Kotoko, Koya Sadia. Omu bomb coronation man. And only Panu got 10 pound coffee. Partners. Voilà. Media has born the chef Ghana football pass in Makosha. Ti Bernard Dada Dombote and I didn't come on Etienne Sabijano. You can place a omo eyomoyam some house of food party Bernard Dombote on a timidina corner. Obitu corner kick no, next you pull Mrs. Sudu. Paneti ba, Otimifa at the Tuniboso. Na wabon see kama. Na washegu na so hesen Mexico so yesimu. Nipa enyaye ana afin so kwa no nipa kwa na nam ne so ema Moses wentimi nduke na interest na ma esi akoso na se nipa ha adwene pa anti Bernard ya na wenya abotre na afia hwese na ma besi akọ but yentwemu Bechem United na minute mesrebo kra na Bechem United for wom so any has of folk ewo MTN FA Cup akensi ba ko a eso mo de tentam so na omutimi peja Frank Anigila Kunkon former captain Edma Bechem United ye friend Asante Ajeman esi akan ewo mota enye ne yenom no we mota yekuru na ne komodi aban so GD pass ne former team Bechem United womo ebeji MTN FA Cup na fi
team na ya de ana FA Cup so no ya ye bi pen e wo Cape Coast ye share wo ko eje epeja trophy no ntin megidi se omone akra so fo ko Kumase no so no history bit masa make bi o sada no ye betima asa left cap no bio
say Ata Legacy most of my players no more they can see be better time so ha part of Nintia Bagana Hona
ka part of that year me Bagana no and holidays kakra me ba be home family enti no Ata Legacy no why niema bebre me per se me left from Ata Legacy from 2009 I kobo Pope John Paul tournament or Italy and Oliver Atta the McCoy the starting me dreams ebe come true enti no enya bad Ata Legacy no ye niema power Ghana enti no sada no obi amra no me dey omra me hwebi e wa Accra Sports Stadium
boy enkomo e sen na besi akọ wo hwe sa players mo internationally accepted players mo agimudin a mo kan bo mo de sa kins na boss no mo tai ne sen na sen na besi akọ
but I need say ye pese ye hodu Ata Legacy no ema no ejina ema ne ye krabehwe ema obi a wiase na nyina nya Ghana nko wiase na nyina obi ahu say Ata Legacy no obo no homodin no produce players enti no players be free Ghana had my babo any foreign based players no be babo no obenya kwanya ni bi ni matwa pictures obenya kwanya ni bi ni ma dey akasa obehunu bi ni mu one on one say dey ohunu TV so bi kwa ohunu ne da no obetima nya kwanya ni nipa ni bi dey akasa
the former captain of Bechem United Asante Agyemang si aka Omota and atene kan so de ne komo age no MTN FA Cup no bibia betwema 26th of June and asa Kingston has any Bechem United de bet in time so Ata Legacy enso akofa Casio Trade Ball e dia ba one more the legacy of stars and eba we yes nema is your course na asa Kingston efie de ya and eba so e wa Accra Sports Studio mesewa omodin ada se obetia ticket ni betia santo se be asa Casio Trade Ball stars eba no enya asem keto akra e wo sakins kese betia aba so e wa Accra Sports Studio mo se be de na mo be san ma public no kwanya mo ne esa place ye be ade bayo mo ne mo keka no etiminya interactions betia boa e ma niama etia koyi e dia mo mitino Casio Trade Ball fieda and ebe ba so e wa Accra Sports Studio anopa na hyehyɛ so kwin so etimi afiase we so na megina na me de nenso nkoma me de brewo e wa wekenzi mu no etimi asi channel so ma me senwuma koni amiensa wo me na bo me ska dwetrie me na no penso ye de nkomo ne bai 1xbet I've always told you that betting is better than sakawa bet there intasima we change so twa ne befu a ana udi ne befu mesewa sika ye ditua light bill ye ditua water bill ye ditua school fees ye mfan twa bet nyesade a also betia hye bet with money that you can afford to lose na open bet there and 1xbet afi Jeffers Health Limited wo me de dua betia sabwa infection bia usaka bia no prapra wahrawa no mle bo mo atimi di nchiniche Jeffers do ba kwa ukọ herbal shops ne pharmaceutical shops ne ma unsa ebitimi akabi afi Sedimo gel and roll-on almost the ultimate air pain relieving gel anaba kwa shama me market unsa bekabi temanso enye na hokra mesew gel se usisi udonku babi bia ote ya obia no unya Sedimo gel and roll-on fastasa so etu ya na sisi home na ebo amanyema etime koye de ma obetia from 02089867731 na on Sedimo gel and roll-on yentwetwe komo yemwa na Osanka Product TV na niama ento yi inform apomodon se wemu ene sponsors na tutu to ne twetwe twa mu gina chiri emena no penso dia wakensi hu sempan sa kan timi jawo beden de Enoch Kwasi Wolanyo Wallace agudie catch back ope na mgina mu of course evidence based presentation timi jawo awade entina ni ma onye okese nyi febe ni da so ni fan ko bebe ni da so the act of being a good guest is to not say goodbye.
The other so no fisem ewo Badwam so Adom TV me mo akwa ba me da say so guswa hweye anope na say fisem djumadi aduru say do mu say St Andrews SHS ekwayemu abrane o grade A schooler oba no wa wie atro BC no wa wie peso konto aso su ku papa wo mayimu a St Andrews SHS and so eno mo remedial courses nyina bi ewo honom Calkit toothpaste nkwada paste di twitwiri wo no sen twitwiri si anopa ene adwumre ya fa Calkit toothpaste twitwi ne sinema ne senwa hoden na nanum nso so enye hwehwehwam kidibin syrup say oba no onidi no wadam wadabi oba tai wo hia sa asumdue no e wose wo danti no ma no kidibin syrup na na ready e bomma wontumi ni di wontumi na na so ho ento sa adwuma koi e de kram mam de afisem esom anopa ne ba bedi nkomo we no o hwe free may bosumi ni mu no ba no wa efrase mpokransa na may no e ba be effective na sa de omanfo e ka ho nsam na se krofon tiase wakọ hia se nkonwa na ye kiremu ye nyina fa MTN on say e-levy buy ye no wo ye transaction bia no a ya na edrum pempensuo bia wo so wo te sika kakra bi de kwoto aban fotuo mu na no na MTN fo afa to mo so se wo mbechirechim se de wo mo de no esifa ye adwuma na amfa wani so etika me ho de nkomo me ne Godwin Kwame Tamaklo where senior manager risk and compliance MTN adwuma ko ni na no betwetwe enkomo panyini mache kwa banso ene ye ni nkomo tew yenhwe momo famu de no MTN adwuma ko no e-levy no ba ye no ebi keka na ebe jayusu amana gu ye ni se ngu ana
enguye
se gusu aginem eti yanhwe yenkyere omanfo mu no mo ntiase yi se na modie no e-levy no afiri ye adwuma ewo
yo edi kameda se edi kan no na yenkyere mu se den kra etuo bi a aban ede ato ho se abefro sika hodie ho enkita hodie no electronic transactions and digital transactions omo betumi atete sika nkakra beko futuo ma betumi ede aye adwuma ewo country no mo ne se ntino ebosoma etoso miensa obenim busum no na parliament ede emra ehihye e-levy ho ndwumadie no ede betudwa na enu ntino jinarefo a omo ye adwumoku omo hwe ye to gigi ho nsem no ewo Ghana no omo na ye de ama omo se omo enhwe so se ye ya fa ye hu nyina no ye betumi edi dwuma ne se ne yete eni ntino bosuma etoso nnum ekotonima bosum me bosum no mu no na aban hyase na ne hyase mu no ne ye ne se yen yete yesika na ye charge no dada no yete so nka no nanka ye bibia nka 1% no ye de ba 0.75% 0.25% no efre so
na se ka wo se 100 Ghana beje 1 cedi no mote so
na ya te so
70 something pesos
no ye te so ene ye hyase so se ye kire nkrofo se ne be ya omo bitumi ate ensem no asiyi transaction ben ena e-levy no eka no ene hemfa de na e-levy no enka no ebisa ye nkofo adwemu wense
ntino send 20 cedi kura ye betem
ntino na sa na ye no na nchichemu no se ne di kan wo send 100 Ghana cedis a memfa no se 51 cedi a kodu 100 Ghana cedis no edakro no aban se no de ye free ene de ye free ntino no ye nyina eye ne sa se wo send bibi na se boswa
na se no de sa 72 pesos bi no MTN charges no de beje but e-levy ka ho
eno so mpo ye free on se covid ye share covid ase a ye call lockdown no aban ema ye nhihye bia betumi aboa nkofo betumi use mobile money ni yi na de ba ko awom ne se omoma ye ka se 51 Ghana cedis kosi 100 Ghana cedis no ye free
okay
nti covid nature no mpo no MTN eda so ekuta sa we no sa se wo ye 100 1 cedi ebesi 100 cedis wo first for the day no untua hwe
na oni e-levy so ni ase
oni e-levy so ni ase nti eno no wo ho ti se bia wo ye ma ne boro so eno no na foto no ebekan no eye 1
send 100 na bi akire bibi nti wo se me sa send bia eno de ebetu
eno na e-levy no ebekan no 1.5% eno na eye e-levy no ansana yankasa ye charges na ya teso eno so nti yankasa mu ye be cheche transactions ben na efa ho na transactions ben so na
nti efa nto aso preko say na wo ya eno be fa ho na de ehun so na ya wo so e-levy no
yo say ka transfer te say me wo momo na wo so unso wo momo na me wo sika wo so na ma transfer sika no e de ama wo first 100 Ghana cedis no e free say me wo MTN na me wo Vodafone na me transfer Vodafone first 100 na ma transfer MTN first 100 ni nyina e free sisia ni nyina e free na mo me transfer ma ne bro so a eno na ye be charge ne a e bro so no e-levy no e be ka no se ebia obi ewo ordinary mobile money no akɔhyɛ ne bank account mu connect it to the bank account so otwen ba ono ankasa ne bank ne mobile money mu a eye free
nyabotere eti se metua bia ma connect me account no to me bank account se metua na me ho kyerɛ me metumi atwi sika hu hia se me kɔ bank no metwe be eye free se wo mobile money nso na wo push akɔ bank no so mu wankasa wo bank account no so a eno so ye free eno so eye free na mmom se wo bank account na se wo push akɔ obi foforo mobile money mu ana wo mobile money na wo push akɔ obi foforo account mu dia eno so na ebro 100 no for the day no ebro a na 11 no asha se ye charge 11 enti se obi atwi every in the bank account mu na yate no a say di pan be dey na wanya refund
say MTN na ni hian say obe 300 na aka so me your transaction way na ense say yete me na yate me ye be reversal
na e da che hene wada woro
be reversal na ma ne edi ho nso ye wakọ agent ho ye nkrofo ya eye mobile money ye from agent nti wakọ ho se ye fisika nto umumu so eye free
me amisika me kolodu
wa usika wo kolodu wallet na 11 kano
okay
sanso na wa usika da so na ukweku yi a cash out no
eno so
11 enka no
okay
ha nti sa transactions we na 11 no enka
na say basically na ye me di free me phone so e koma obi na pro 100 cedis
eno
na 11 no enka no
ena ye de be bo ase no omo chemu mienu ne say ne edi kan eye transfer between me ne wo eno na edi kan ye bosuma ye be wurem eye July bosum ne de edi kan no ena ye de ne eto aso no nso ebe ka ho ne eto aso no ne se bia me wo Vodafone me wo MTN se si ano me ye MTN 100 eye free me ye Vodafone 100 eye free nya ye be komu no ye wo machine bia ebe hu bibia e fa no single view ebe hu se kwa metamaklo we ya media na we nsu ya media na bank account no nso e ya media ne se ntinu se me ye 100 wa ho me ye 100 wa ho 100 ne pe na be ye free
eze me kura two phones
two phones
say smart di me send obi 200 Ghana na send abom e bete minti no e ma send 100 free phone we so e ma send 100 so free me other network ne so
si ade
no e free July e kono ye be hu ne say ye body an oche wa ba no a ye nim say sim we ye ne dia sim we so ye dia it me dey ha send 100 na ma wie because send 100 wa ha 11 no ye bete me okay o manfo bi so say ne tua 11 je se mada enti ene no ha no akogina merchant age bia me ko send wo merchant ho so a eno so 11 ka ho ana
no question me wom ne say merchant no eye agent no ye say ye no ebe ye adwuma contract bi wo ho a ye no ekom a wo do nsa be sha ase na contract no mu no ye ka se bibi te sa no menye
okay
so obi ba na se odisika amount se fatu obi foforo account so a menye if say nsunsu bebri e wo so wo nipa wo koye sa no mpo no edi kan se agent no koye mistake na so odisika no koto obi foforo account so a wo nipa wo disika no ma agent wo ntumi mfra yen enka se yen reverse amount if say ye hu se wo na odisika no ma agent
no okay
agent no na ese frɛ se ye elsan disika na brand so a ye de bebre agent no ye if say ye nimu
okay
nti ye de koma agent no say agent de be ma wo enfa ma wo ye hunu ena wisam kakran so e wo saa nnoma no mu nti no pam no twam no ye ka say ma omo enye saa nti wankasa no se wo kwa akoye obon say agent no so be fe chiri asa charge waka ho anye so ye saa aban embra etia say apart from fees a ya hihye say ye ntutua no obia eno pe ene ye beje nti wo kona say e ko charge bibi foforo a no so e hard nti no men konfa sika nkoma obi say on transfer sika no obi foforo ma fatu phones na wanko say ye na bibi ni a yɛtumi
aboa ya dance say if you are not aba phone so na kwa so mesi ho okay yɛhwɛ yɛnim sɛ bra na ebi ade bɛkyema na fira se no ɛne mad rush ne nipa dibrika mi koyim sikeda wala tumi koyim sikeda na san kyerɛkyerɛ mu we nyina wo ho na nzizi na ɔmanfo dibrika koyi o musika saa no
ɛno no wobɛte ase sɛ nnome bi ho na sɛ wonte ase a ɛyɛ na wafa adwon foforo ho ekutu anamon bi a ɛnyɛ nti wobɛte ase saa na sesia no na yegu so kyerɛkyerɛ sɛ usika no ɛwɔ so a ɛno nkyɛ sɛ e-levy bɛka no yɛwɔ product bi te sɛ savings a wobɛtumi de usika no akɔtɔ te sɛ wode usika akɔtɔ bank a bosom miɛnsa kyire bia no yɛma ɛho interest nti no sɛ won transfer wo obi kraa sika no ɛda wo account no kraa no
wonya message
wonya interest ɛwɔ so
ya yɛtanya bi yɛbrɛ no afei to Ghana for futia ne yɛnko
yɛbɛsrɛ sɛ yegusu kyerɛkyerɛ sɛ obi bibi ɛkyere wadwen na sɛ wopɛ sɛ wobisɛ mu a still betumi afrɛ 100 na yɛtumi akyerɛkyerɛ ɔno mo bi mi yie na ɛno akyi no memfa nsi sɛ ɛnkyɛ sim registration na NCA ka sɛ yɛnyɛ ne ntɛm no bosomi kɔ awie ya yɛwia no nti wo a won register wo sim no yɛbɛsrɛ enyimenim ya na wotu anamo na wakɔ register
okay
yɛdase
okay men so medase abusia no na sɛ MTN ne mu nkɔmɔ ne e-levy de akyerɛ wadwen bia no na yɛdi ɛho nkɔmɔ pa ni Godwin Kwame Tamaklo ono no yɛ senior manager yɛ risk and compliance wɔ MTN adwuma kuo nim na waba bɛkyerɛkyerɛ yɛ de na wonte ase wɔ de ama ne na yɛ ho yɛba yɛbɛdi nkɔmɔ sɛ ne library ho nsɛm esitie nkɔda de sua mu yɛbɛwram yɛbasia yemowra yemano wo mu adesua mu na yekwa na mene Mr Hayford Sian ebetwetwe nkomo wo executive director de Ghana Library Authority no yenhwe yekokodi library hu nkomo kwada no wo mu hia enwoma no mu asua enye obi abatan bia na betumi atonti no ene wo sa aban no etumi pe baabi no de books ahye homa na nkwada kwa akosua se de frafra ha ene bi ekwa akopie nti yebeko zoom na yakwa akodi nkomo ni ahwese de ho hyehyeye no akwa akodu ni se de ho ensiesie no esi etie opanyi Hayford Sian wotemenka ma chia no pay
Ejoso na tsai
Nyankopon go sisira me pa yeda mo asenso se yebo opunu mu a waje yenso yenhwe se de library ho nsem esitie wo man yi emu so far oh my God na we yen center wa Accra ha sei aban libraries no dodo se ne wo
Since me no kasai me se nyamiada Roma Accra hanom ye libraries e wo hanom is 11 libraries na ye wo crime potemu hanom na Ghana nyina no as at the end of 2016 na ye libraries e wo Ghana 61 na nyamiada Roma over the last 5 years no ye de makumako 49 ana aka ho a ye manage e wo Ghana ha sisi me no kasai the library network ewo Ghana Hana Ghana Library Authority and then the ebe commission or the kaho anachas ye drew 110 which is quite a leap in terms of network of public libraries countries biawo Africa hanom
yanhwe na nkran enimsie odu baako a de na say de frafra ha na mokoma ye baako yi ana ho na munya asase ana fe na dru wo mo so
I say okay enkran hanoma Accra esompa I say Ghana nyina okay greater Accra ha ene ha na very densely populated na ohwe enkran so the way development see corner na we have divided Accra into 3 parts. You were the coastal part in your middle of Greater Accra and your northern part of Greater Accra. Now here the coastal part now your central library or my friend Accra Central Library and then a library super support to smaller libraries a bit is a Usu library. Yeah, a war any tissue no those are smaller libraries are central library ni feeding no but when you move further one say Yakusi library bi or Kaukudi ya nchebi and also be no and also it's meant to be a central library to serve the middle part of Greater Accra and I move across the northern part of Greater Accra, northwestern part of Greater Accra now you share the need a big library be or how a bit me support the population growth and a bit me support the schools and the learning community in those areas, you know. And until you strategize, you're working with a private developers. Say the be a bit me position a library in that part of Accra, a bit me several the region. It's the China, we say Frahani, you could see our library for
Yan Shadi says a rural library ni more. A ya de munchiche muno at say a section saying the woman na bushum kwan si hono mo kra no kwa no akwa we pi.
Pacho MCC say no at least make me a catch yourself from 2017 there the landscape of public library in Ghana no asesa kakra. The enti asesa say no rural library we wa Accra hanoma we hu say beside say your children's section which is meant for children and kwalano. Yes, our adult section. That's our adult section. Usually, yes, to me divide them to when you go to the central libraries. Now, you have the lending library and the research library. Yeah, lending library. Now, how normal person borrow books? Normal to me a collection. Normal to me abolo. Oma lend. Oma borrow book from there. And you have the research library. How a reference and how no kwa untimin borrow book non fan coffee or sort na ho working kind. There are these three sections at Yana and central libraries. Beside that, also no. I'm saying for computer and internet libraries say no computers yeah CC person wow type letter B person access to internet your library spaces near make it that provision available. We are a social service institution and most countries in the world are libraries no ko use bibia e wo homo bia said be create equal access and opportunity for information. It is our sections in ya create your libraries ni nyina sisi a wutimi ko konya access to some of the resources available beside books computers and so how it me the boa
answer meja mu akoye nhwe na ye fire phone na Google ya mia so de pebia na yi amaye enti library no ye nya ho mfaso nkrofo ko kwa kenkan pa
make a choice say the nyamiada Roma amount for ekopa na o kase Google say mini say the amount for Google information so reading content materials bit me abo am working kan ye pa dia ya na nye free sir yeah authentic information because well when you say internet is fake news na doson. But over library space, these are carefully selected resources creative for the audience that it is being targeted. Until the libraries no continue to play that significant role. Now Ghana, the unfortunate thing is that for a very long time, they neglected the public library system. But fortunately for us, because of President investment in the education sector and the libraries, so expanding access and increase your bookstore. Remember our history, Kakra, 1981, na libraries all Ghana had 36 per. Then so over a period of 30 plus years, yet made it 25 pen a can. But we have 2017 in the year, 49 and books on the shelves of public libraries in Ghana.
Minim Safra Hadi no, Musa mo friend no ye Edward Ekufuado Library. Dentina said in Namode Toswo.
The entire free library, no, Edward Ekufuado Public Library, they say the decision of the governing board of the Ghana Library Authority. Now here, Mr. Edward Ekufuado, now Baba Sema, Mr. Ghana have the longest serving board member of the Ghana Library Authority since its inception in 1950. He was part of the setting up of the architecture for public library system. Actually, between 1957 to 1959, so Ononana board chairman of the Ghana Library Authority, the first Ghanaian board chairman of the Ghana Library Authority. Yes, libraries be Ghana hanoma yedin nipa be dia to be so. Then so nipa would see what me widen in there at the disposal of management then to set up the public library system in Ghana. No, na ye ntimi ye bibia share ni monyam. Nti nyam ya da Roma Ghana Library Authority ye nya ho say bitimi ye library wo fra hai. And a governing board ni take decision say ye ntimi recognize it, the investment of those that came before us. And we think the governing board make a decision to name the library after him.
Mr. Hayford Siao and crime for that say adenta for da mwase frafra ha wo yare fafo nyina eda mwase se makai wonom.
Yes, yeah, that's bebre nyamisha.
Onshira won so ebusu apanyina ne twetwe nkomo yi eye Mr. Hayford Siao executive director at the Ghana Library Authority no. Foforo kra yi abepie mu wa adenta frafra ha ho nkomo na yekodi na yenko nkomo foforo so. Yasori anope ye bedidi. Udidi so na odi aduane pa. Ne aduane bia ne aduane. Aduane de hen na wo hwe na wadie na de be ingredient ben ene ye de ye aduane no nti ene ye ntwetwe enkomo me ne marketing executive bako wa ha sei ono no ne di ne Foster Tosu Akanga Mr. Wudi no eno anu manya no okay o free tasty tom on se me kan akwa do jollof so o se jollof mr ba me makwadworo no eye ne matia to amwam nam na me kro no me de mo ne be frase ye nya fa na me kotwi makoni yi bia opanyini ma achen na sa de no nanke ye wo tomato paste ya yedi e se we ye de hia
we jollof mix tasty tom jollof mix obetimi ahwe
agura wo mu a eye mo designs so o mani ati o in fact the branding is solid the way our maya de na akono sa na ne de so esitie ye di nkomo we no de ani de ne wo
nti we no say obehwe pack no so a eye tomato mix all right. But then garlic, ginger, onion, pepper, any carry. So basic ingredients are being here. They are jollof no. Yeah, they are ashamed of that. Instead, we have say, I feel no babe blend, babe peel, garlic, babe blend. They are chop it. Yeah, say Germany na mau. The only here in toast no na wa fry or oil move for about 10 minutes. Na ode wonsu egusu eru kakra ode wem so we 210 gram okay 210 gram we obehia emo margin ka be mienu
okay
ene sa no ode emo no gunsu na ehunima so you obehia insu be 1 liter that's such a water mienu for this pack ene emo 2 margin cups no so insu no e boil now the monogum no oja esi ona we
dey sika se mo ayeden dey eketo a chen we wo ho
yes but so you was 70 grams e wo no we 210 grams and na ne kese mo and 1.1 kilograms
na so wo mo ye restaurant akese no mo so benya
omo size and so wo
okay we na a popular request na because ni enim se mo tomato paste odwa so e ma no na se omo pede de afra dada e na maya na
se obehwe a enemremu ye nhye na nimresa inti ebia o ko ejuma kra o ko ba o best spend be 4 hours e traffic mo inti emfa ne se we do fie be 7:30 o pese on di jollof enya afena o ba be
betwi mako abetwi akekadu ne garlic abetwi ntos
exactly em pese o be waste time be inti we say o betima your jollof within a cha 15 minutes your jollof should be ready.
And not what you to amwani mu na wonum na aben
no
okay
nti enye afina obabe go through the traditional way na nka yenim say jollof no say ya besa yete momre so and nti na ya ye we amamo
yan hwe health benefits because me didi e we say me hunu mfaso e de be ma me o mapomudin mu the health benefits ne bi
nti we no say obehwe tasty toma yen tools ni na ewo vitamins any fiber into vitamins be say vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E, any vitamin K. A woman did the answer now of fiber. So any a fixed answer. So it is helping you reduce the stress that you would have otherwise gone through the process now. Obenia jollof directly. No? So aside the health benefits, no, we are also helping you manage your lifestyle easily.
We know me mother TV.
Yes.
Me nkora nko mdi jollof ni chen yempanimfo no me ko no mboroso bibia ye moderate nkora ti mi dibi
so we no me ko ne moderate nti obehwa ye the first one e buy but feedback ye nya on market nse na me ko ne do so
na me ko na no ya
yes nti na ye new one we
okay
if you say oh yeah business if you say unti ne customers eka nti na ya ye we ya yate me ko ne so nti we onua na ohwe na me ko ne wo forma na odibia ka ho
okay nje se we new one aba
yes we ko ni wo
nya dada ni bia
bia nya dada
ayo we ne etu Ghana fofo ne nko
okay so ya da mwasi piece muguso patronize tasty tom nyama so we jollof mix unhu ya we jollof mix you say delicious jollof sharp so you jollof in a maximum of 50 minutes you should be able to prepare your jollof obe reducing stress osika ananka obeko market akoto ginger akoto garlic ato carry ni aja ni ye dey shame the da you say auto tasty tom jollof mixer ubenya jollof within a very minimum time and also ye pese yenda adom any multimedia group as say omo Father's Day event we ye ni omo akambom ye pese yenda ye janoma ase ye papa no mo pese yenda omo ase for omo hard work ni ade ena ye pese ye ntwa omo so say omo betumi anu jollof enye emba ne nkwa
ti say the money dey Mother's Day no
exactly
ye Father's Day
sane mo ye Father's Day so that e be easy ama ye papa no in case omo fi adwuma ba na omo brena omo wife and omo ba ni around
ba ne ba ya wo so betumi anu eno no ebusua na say aduane no ano nya manko a ntina tasty tom for mo de jollof mix aba no tu ba no oba ne ma ya sharp na wa ye opanyina na twetwe nkomo marketing executive free tasty tom Foster Tosu Akanga and what share omo new jollof mix na wo mo de aba no we no bibia ye moderate ne ba akora na mako no ye ne bia pebito ne fa no aduane ye na ye ho mratew ye ba fisam so de aka echi no me de beto ase Efisam so enie ewo Badwam so Adom TV na yebedi nkomo a yebedi agya no da eba sei ya na omanfo ya wo mumu emu nkomo bi de eba bedi na nsa na woda pasonko enkoma Auntie Gloria Tego wa Chimota Basics School Account Office Mr. Opon ene adwumayefo wo nyina sei Auntie Gloria Tego omo ema awoda pa sonko okwa dental frafra ha melkom nche ho so a obehu Odell Anaya Hair Gallery ono ena ahye menu ame ho ayefefefe obehu ro Instagram so Odell Anaya Hair Gallery contact normal nwi bia ya wope na ene nkomo aye ba bedi no obi say ne papa onyem ne maame a na otu bata 19 years ene wasan baaye obedu ye ne yade abebo no oba ne kura ngusu niti odonti ohwe papa ya na wako hospital wako papa na awoba trotro station na maame wo brenti obetwa hwe omuni hwe yekum wafrim eyiye ne kura papa no ama no abekiresa ampa onunti ene oba yi frimu eno achi oba no a wogya ne ho no anyinsen opapa mefre no an wo de kwa papa maame fa aso nyemye abraba maame boye no abi na aso abo na aso anyem waye no na oba yi si na wo kura wanhwe me ko ba na manyini aso me mpratwe me maame abedi wachi abefrimu me kura me ne wanko makonyi menyinsen ya wo sa na me ba beko se papa ne sa yare da wo sofo si abaya no enhwe ne papa na etisen kura no a oyegya oya obi sei wo abaya yi mu wugiri so benya akomapa no wodopa no wode ayo no ade wo mpese obeye enu nti na Reverend DY donko wa hanom a ye ba bedi hu nkomo sanye bia ni Kristo nti abaya won san hwere papa na Reverend Martin
pacho bejoso
wanka abehwe
pacho behwe
mu de munya mesom ni mu odin o
nya mesom pa esom fa so ni
mu akoma na ede ahin bia
yesu die no
eno mede menya bi
wo bi dida
akasem de be ye adwuma
eno ano no
isi abaye yi ne how penny o papa na kwa ba after 19 years o maami ampoponiti yare abo papa no maami na hwe na wo free hospital ba na obetwa hwe no free mu papa na amayi no wo de emfa nsi ho eyiye ne kura papa na ama wonya sure say ye ne ya mienu na papa ya hye ne babaye
de di kan be chia o chia tiefo eni say ye di kan ti ase say nya eje bia na yukum pese ye de tu ya adwurum enya eje bia na yukum
ti wona wa wo ne nkyere so obetuma ye kunu pa ma wo
thank you so okay. Not all fathers are husbands. I really want people to take this into heart. Not all fathers are husbands. Anye bia me no nante na nyinsem ba na wawo eno nkyere se bi yekunu nti yanti asese bi mu ye agya na so omonya awade fo mema
enti ye papa mu eno omote a we sofo ne ba nyem animguase enti wase chinchina wase be ma ne wade wo ne wase papa fo ne te ase se nyanyi nsenye obi a wose oba nyi nse bia ne betima yekunu
ye ma papa penso nti ase ye ma baba wa bi ate ase ene wo ba bi o ye wo ba ate ase se be ma ne wo tena wo mpana twi mu na primtu wakwanyem enkyere se chinchina chiro betima yekumpa.
Okay.
Everybody can have sex, but it is not everybody who can be a man. The fact that you can have sex with a woman doesn't make you a man.
Okay.
To be a man comes and goes with responsibilities.
Nessa papa no no ye jade wo ba enso na wonye kunu
onye kunu ma eya abofra wo bai ne maame
okay
yenti ase na yensanti ase se ye ka eja so ni obi awo doesn't make you a father
okay
eti ene sebe na ke ka se sebe boda ni kura na obi wa no so aye eja but won hwa abofra no eja ne wawo no no ofa no wo hwe no and so being a father it's more than just having babies having sex with a woman being a father has to do with responsibilities
enti sa nurse abaya no so betumi akase say nem papa wanyaja because one reme enti ene mempem ba bi ntine
now for the lady to decide say bigusu fa ne se meja ananya meja is a choice now say wontumi fa nche eja no the eja de ye wo maame after 19 years and sana maami ebeti se papa na bakrum ne yare na abo no okohwe no wo ba osenya car accident we free asa agragro papa yensi ye ase yanti papa yinka bie ma wan friend baba de eti ya ne se papa yisan friend baba de ya be san yare na akoye se uye widini eja na ontumi kura nka se oye na eja esan se woni ne maami nyam wo 19 years we hu da o ba ye ne ebe hu na de yare ne nam ne maami ewu esan wo behwe wo wonam kwan so a wo kofi onu so so wote ase a ka odro kakra ka fa kire no no eni yaw umfi no wonfre no wo yare na se de wasa afre se me yare nti wonye den now be see lady ni se obetumi akohwe papa no na ni hwe mu a wakohwe no no ye de akoma ne hwe nipa enye sika ne ani ne de hwe nipa eti obetumi di sika ene nani akohwe papa no ba na woni odo bia ma no sabi omo nam kwan kra ye boa wom eti so di sika akohwe no na de ani kohwe na wan frɛ na ja na ebomo gitum no de che no no friend the ja wona no and friend the ja that means that the oye mi nyina ya be de achew na so magi watu nti wo kohwe papa no nya ja so here the lady has to make a choice do I still take the man as a father or I forget
na aba ne say wo koje ne to no so na papa ni free ma wonyi ni say wo mo ko asore say me ko asore me wu ana asore asie me ne botaya no papa e fro bei obey koje tum sesie na ekina ko papa di timu a sa akora e be ye yiwo
okay the jana ye wo ba no eye abofra ne maame ene wo ba ne nyina no eso waketua bi anyame na de manipa me wo yentimi ntia wo bi aka e wa mra nyabeti ase wa ho odin ne utumi ene sabe no me mpo a obadomi obi wo ya wa ma wo afamu ebe ya adwuma enye adwuma osuru nyame
wonesem
etini ye ka se ababa awa no so fa ne se jampu ana o ye na eja na papa ne biwu a wono de otumi ye se abofra obaba e wo so ye de aka no onyankropon se wawu so afirim nti wonu ko hia wo maker ho no ko ka kire wo se de oye obabi ene ne oye oba wasasi sumani anso whether you believe it or not hell is real heaven is real nti ya obabi ko ye ni babi mpoko na so ngindia ya papa bi obebu yaten
na sabaya no de ko onye na famu de Kristo kwan so na wonya areto ne mawurade
that is what I'm saying on giant to no fam nyankropon eza say osi obitumi ya wade na ye wo ya na ye wo ya wodie no de oye wade na to da bi mpo no no wato no siri didi ya wode a wudi no en sheda mfa no
until case
wa until case wodi aduane so obedi no wada eti wo na wadi ya no ya wodie no akutia etumi de yare ba ya wodie etumi de ekwansie ba it doesn't open doors ya wodie ema woto wakoma mu pono ema obi ye ndi papa na mpo wo ba makwan because we feel say men are the same
mentally so no
psychologically so health wise bitterness kills it's a poison to your soul ekukrano ema wani nje
na woni ni se maami se ye na papa eba na wamuwa na kwankwan kwahia na kwanhia wu
oyo ba pa ade ne yesu ade afirima ka se emfa woni e beba bi ye wo woni de wo ma koso na ne be ma ne nkasa nhwe nkola no ye nka asesa ko wade no isan se ye de ya be ma ne oba and the raising kola anje bia ye divorce ye jai de na sumbofra nti ye nkasa ye nya tanfo so there is a lesson to learn here maame ne yaade wa komapa na nso be ma wo hia no na anya mwa ma no nti ne ye kase mema ye shift blame to the man ye shift blame to the girl ye nja nyame na nyame o towre sa de kan utwi mu a nyame areto nyame God should take his place and do what he wants to do
na se man nyina eti ase say I play the role there were 1,001 men out there na bi wo sika and as tell me say kwasi men sa na me ka say me pe na me kwa wade no na me na wo ni say wonya sika nhwem kwada no ye ti ase ne no mo di nkita ho bra no hu no mu situation no mu wom na kakra om de be wo ye ni aso ne de aso so anka sa bitterness ye ko so bebrebe nyina anka brase
on say etore bi na oba woni be ma awade awo ana woni be ma wade wo ya o megai ana me ne wawo bade yan wade na oba ne frɛ na o pesika na be ma ne kame ni bia na dani atem didi ebufu oni bi ntu ndidi
oba na wasa akwa waro ne ne
akwara no onwu wo say the credit that one say so woni obewu na wade na mba so a enyem na me kofa ne ma wo na akofa e wo say in our daily life the choices you make the decisions you make can affect you now and tomorrow it na wo kofa na bibia sia you don't blame anybody not even the man you blame yourself it's as na ma akwan kofa
me ka we free say madam for be worry that time 10 years ago na be man salary 250 cedis and na be man salary 500 Ghana oba ni bom je be 4,000 5,000 de bi oda so de frɛ be man no say fam kwala sika bra
adentia isan say ya chere say it is the responsibility of a man to pay the fees and whatever but also you have to understand that on alcohol the juma sonye so you need to support you have no choice
na wunnim say obo ebetimi ahwe wo ho sa bra wa na onim pefie say be man akatua kura so
na aso pedie na akatua so
de na afa de yaudie bia be hye wo
yaudie bia be hye isan say na me wo expectation na me wo anisuade hunu anisuade hunu ni say mpana ye atwe no ekusi awadiem wone menyam wo dia wayi mama na chese wo bu mi kwasia ehɔ no na mamika bibi nsa ne ensuade mfirimu ti ase say mema bebre ni mma bebre aye na wo twe mpana enu awadiem no bebre you good omonye bad the entire yes so be bad and they say when your expectations are too high when you expect and I repeat
what set target no da
you feel like you are disappointed for example when they may be chempana when you say di wa don ko don twam troda osuru nyame what was the expectation di wa don ko die be sere na na wa mame expectation da be sere mama say na say di trumu ya ye den wo me so mi trumu ye den mi ni bi ba wo expectation na wo too high so you feel disappointed da obey DY donko woni ma de bo twa metro ya me ya de tie ya wo ya say now expectation say me DY donko me nyobi a betwa tro da say na me botton si and say na me bom sem bom paye a me elder de deacon de akwa de angels china na ataban no mo and so sometimes people are not as bad as we think and we assume they are
expectation
too high so it makes us feel thank you so it makes us feel so disappointed sometimes say in the power wanye many toss so meaning so in the bonisa meaning possible to try
process you lower your expectation
lower it come down we so independent now there is no perfect person around
broken heart
no say good when the expectation is very low broken heart is because we so you need bibia to me see yan ka so won koyo bad wo ya sa any person wa dedi
sa pepepe yan kwa homa so ye bedi eja no da say yedim say ya wo nkrofo mu ti me bia phone lines not me brainy center ada ma ba no why ne tawtaw ma 0302211701 ekopem 4 0302211701 702 703 704 oba no ayen tentem ya oba na wudi ewo agya ho ye hwe abata bi nso se bia me ne be ma wo ma sika ne ma me am so oni bi enso me nka ma nkwada ne hu se papa ni bi o na me ana meye na mo se mo se de misu ni brebre de bia mo se de misu ni brebre ye inciting korana against their fathers as mothers how can we change it
the credit I want to say wo ba bia wo sa adwene mpo trimupo na the suban daddy so catch them bofra say na papa ni trimu de papa won hwemo na papa no de wo ye ni say umwa mbofra de daachi you are not helping the future of the children
pacho me kwa homa somra Philip mache
nia
e pacho yenti o
yo me da se bebre me di kan no me bom abaso ewo edwumede amudi na ansa na me koma asem ne so no me stress anka program we no mo de be ko ka weekends na mo aye e de amanye because edwuma efo bebre efiri anopa eko teacher for ni ade wo mu nya kwan ntie bi enti nka me me da anopa bi at least be between 6 and 7 wono kra no na mo san repeat ya anka be yen de pa fi say
yenko wasem so
ewo mu
yenko wasem so
ebiem nso mesese obi bia eja bia afom no on fanche no na oma odo di enfa entna ni mu na onfa onye ne yame som de no nja de aka ni na anfa ma yankopon no onfa ne papa boni na anfa nche no na Father's Day abe on de handkerchief kra no bepa onfa nkwache ne papa na ne papa no ono ani tibua no ebebu no fo
meda say Edward Jenche onso betumi afre 030221170124 na afi wadwenche no wodi amaye aben wa ha ma che
ya na me ne aba
ba che ntio nyame gusisira me ntio
nyame ntonko so anu isha no nya okese abentia na otio nchen no acha na ma nyame adum achede wono so ankasa ohwe ne kasa ne nsisiye so a adum ne nsira wo mu papa ontonko so no nya chirechire mani padodo na emfamu abanhia de no ko ne se ye kwakodi ye papa no modei eligisem na die ntia papa no dodo na edusia na amanfo kai wo machi na yede nsem keten baka omo no o se papa fo na kasa so edu bebi a akwa ebi o kaka ababuma sitna breni o how be baby nya kukudo bitimi atena emre mu aye diama family ni nyina ho no edu bebi a na ese church ni ade ni nyina ho no so utimi kantam so wo ne obayi na dia bofra no ba ye nti nyina yen kan adwene mu aye din kra kakra bi a obenya bia onu oba ne nye den enche na mesre na tabo papa fo no awuda say ba bedua yes you can any my papa about the father for na den eye the ne akwa tre papa ba ko a ni
me da se fa yemfa ofofro ye bre no enti ma che owusu temenka
hello mutenka
ba che enti o
yo eso me kache fiku foria edamase na Mr. Dia didn't think say mama no baby a hello baby a papa na environment na o pikin ni suban bi no abeju ti nyame kwa na ya dom say onye mama na ntra an titi ne ba no kon ba so be kwati dia foforo bi ejo abayo na nyame ase se su na wo papa mu oni tima no bi abani mu na sa papa na wo kana se mu se obi hia no onimu no na so hwe ase ana so ko problem bia onye se obi be tele ama no aso no mu aye papa bi because onimu se dotie ejo bi twa bibia so no onye ko mam so kristoni na onfa nyame akwankyere na onye ne papa ti se papa bi onimu no na nyame so de ni hira be ma no
owuso me da se counselor minimo bi a woni abaya bi nyemoye potemu ho omodi papa yenia na yebeji sare la kisika yebeji we sika be manda ko yeda sore no afa ne bag tipa no goko okwa enfie numni oba ne maame ne papa omoto aduane ma akoda ne dio tu nyini so munya abotere na be ma etina se na takusempo kakra nye ya na ye pamo meme mu dwan da
no credit that one say when we say to the bia ye na ye say and especially bibi mem woni obi awodre woni na wodre say
ebose wo
say woni bi kura be so be he no o ya na edian no de no call dovsu
we
twa kwan ya tie to de edian so pe baby de bag fa woni bi enti yanti as ye say be ma ni bia ye nya abotre ma no because it is happening to a lot of people ti bofra bebre di wo be ja ho ya no na nya ja no a odwadi ja bofra ni sense woni bi na o ma me so kokasa o so papa ni suban o papa ni ne ye o papa hweni. Now let me say this to most of the mothers: whatever you say to your children does not remain as words to them. It creates a picture in their memory. Enti woni abofra na kasa na wo send papa kire na wo de adwene bi to the tree picture o shia papa na no wamuna. Do you want to go to daddy? No. Do you want to see your father? No. Suddenly o develop hatred because the maame aka no aye picture aye mfoni no wadwene
ne papa no so nko an wo tan no benyini mema nyina
o na bi mema ye sa na papa no wo atwe maame brabre da bia maame sori iti yesra awofo se eya wo kasa be to kasa. Don't look at today's pain to create hatred picture in the minds of your children.
Nesa kuram so kwa bedum pempenso ebi kwa no obi anyem na ebi abe man be ko peska baby ama se de kwan papa de mama fa so sa na
mema sa no wote so parents misra we oba especially abe man ne wantra wona wonte awade amma so but mo wo ba yesusu kasa obu okra ma wade te dem Neso so there be okay we this some to kwala na dwurim efa be man. Tina fathers there are a lot of people that don't want to celebrate because they feel like men are. But what will make a man a man? Don't try as a woman. You will die. The pain emotionally, psychologically, mentally, men go through to provide food on the table, shelter and protection over the family. Sister, if you get bema pie, no bad wo kutebi anande raho.
Nkobone de pa enti se ma ye ya fam de ne ate mema no ase a kasa ya no beba fam wo bia nya sumdwie na bema no nim se bi kura kakra kwa me kura adwo bete masese nya na manya bi
na wo so me kan hye mi se mere ninti mema so ye ndi no kro isi kasamo ema ye yere ne ye mma me ndi no kro sign independent di no kro sign nyame a wo hwew no betua wo kanti
nti bi wo ho no ma ne so ne ne bi ma ne ho nkyere no
me da bi ma no me fancy men fa hwe oba foforo ntwempana foforo na wo baba na won hwe no kakra wo no ne nkasa na oba no sunya abotre na gini saa
nkomo no de si edi nkomo bi se ya to so a wo ho agya no mu de dra ebe hu ne se wo mu ye bi obu akra na wo akwantuo mu ebi abosome miensa na wo de kakra ba wo nyamma bosu bibia nti no o ma me se wo nya hwe de bia papa ka sembi wo se me dana papa no e taxi driver side fit adwuma na o ye no kro from fit mu master oti wo pon wa de taxi ni twi mu a me papa me hu papa nwumre da na so de bia so no wada wa be du ntem kra e 1 am so anopa na me twene bag ono mo bag wo me de bom mate for ba na coins bu me ko jiska dia ko school wo se na onyini aso ya no che wa ba wo kam nim se ya wo kakra de akire ese ka de sere enti ya na papa me hu so omo yade omo ye bi omo ye bi
papa
Ebusia mene counselor Reverend D.Y. Donko na atwetwe nkomo na ya me da wura me na emom hye ne so se 19th June yai Father's Day eja no da ye bedi say the Mother's Day dru ya multimedia adom ye de bre wo no sa na eja no de ye so be ne fefefe 2 year eja ne ye to nsa frɛ wa ya bra ye mema show na mungu na muni adaje mo mama ya mo se ye kukuru ma de ye kukuru mema de e ba obachi kenta boduku abetena wo e fekeke ti mema na obre so ne ye to nsa frɛ wa no waba wo nsem de bia ka kire wagya emfa ho ne de waye wo wo nhira nsem bia na kakra na aka me na firi ma ne mfa yawo enkowu mo sanse ti se kura no wa to nsuo amwa no moda wa ntoso mpo atie ne side of the story e bia na wo nananom o maame e maame mo e na wo na ti konu odwane ye na me basa obia was story to tell me that say wo hwe afise na me say na me ho ayefa na ye Odell Anaya Hair Gallery o wadenta frafra ha be hu no e wo ye Instagram no na share me 0551296045 ene ne number wo share me a e ya frɛ me anoche wa ba ajwa se wo mai ne kwabena sante betina se pensem mu etwa so me moache
Fresla odi nema fo nyumba si dia no yire mu kwa dia metia ne eponko aso Sindarita Nonarita Mama Rita eno na meti o moni din so ancheme camera for very say Kamido no ni I see okay so ya damasi se majibra mo sa Badwam On Adom TV multi TV so mamenka o say the pledge I have for you know me now they are so Alaji Collins down that me Omar Hene Kwabena Sante me Eric Opoku Honorable me Irabano me Dr. Benjamin me Yakubu Chipsa me Alex Boam me Agama me Nana Kobo faso so sa na yenko no wa shebo se de yenka bom impuntu you know enimonyam ebebre ahafo eno na medi achi so help me God now that's the first bit but mami we the two ways under the able leadership of George Boachi the regional minister and your members of parliament and afi ya hemfo ene ya hema papa bi you know God so my hene yeah regional house of chiefs ahafo yamfo my hene your president Yedasi P eda nyumako nso abepie wo afo nyina edamwasi P se monkoso na monsuma afo e wono krane epepem. Now the Ghana pledge, you pledge to be truthful, to be patriotic, and to love your country and to be honest. So help me God. Now that's also be a proud Ahafonian and be a proud Ghanaian. It's very, very important. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, and come on one. Say lots on our table. It's a happy birthday. Birthday. Sonkokra to Mr. Amankwa. Ernest Amankwa, board chairman, JFAMCO, ene ana udi wa woda era amankwa Mr. Ernest Amankwa good morning nti from nkwada ni nyina ne ho kani we appreciate you and members of parliament circle no for Eduase Lodge enemy ho the members ni nyina no say happy birthday. You've been a wonderful father, you've been a wonderful friend, you've been a wonderful business partner, and you've been a wonderful gentleman. Nti Mr. Ernest Amankwa, happy birthday enko emfa emao. To all fathers and so inclusive a miracle Abuaje and Ame Omahene Kwabena Asante. All fathers, we wish ourselves. That's how painful it is. School, Mikai O level that we are now your mouse our success card knows at the end of that. And as over treasure a mouse success card. The amount for no more to be no more called Doom Post Office, no more post to abroad. Oh, mommy, I'm my movie. Yeah. I'm for BBBO. We post we a tough guy, One of trauma. Yeah, tough go be and see ya ko nyane mo boa. Ono na post dia we share. Say mo we share ya we share we happy Father's Day in advance. Am pedu ho, akwasi nsia hye ho. All fathers. Now fe yen through in this caution. Mama ma 42 moja nom edi yaw. No matter the difference and the pain. Mama moja nom edi yaw. Ono papa nkasa udi do papa tem o kan semen fata fa papa o papa nhwe nti o keka de ni kwan so o kanyina debi da. Mesra o sa no we na o de kasa nsem fa waja wono. No matter the pain you carry, break that pot. Nafi ubuhu nyoma wankase besisi wa brabo. Udi yaw me no kase udi yaw wankase se o papa twa kai debi. Erade hu nyina emobo. No matter the pain, the challenge, forgive your father. Na ma papa intimacy. Put a smile on your father's face this Father's Day. Anybody you look up to as a father, your real father, Obia look up to as a father. That father figure is huge. Let's acknowledge and appreciate the relevance of that father figure. Happy Father's Day to all fathers. Miracles at last. Mirakwaba. Ibia namne kwa.
Senior Nyame Adom especially
Enra hona now this enra mo koye mo de ke mebo
a Kwapim North.
Yeah, our Kwapim North very good. Because Kwapim North
na ni just say my nyina especially na if he say emre bia e bebo party ni din no na akoye ye nkoa a ye ka say ase Kwapim North nkoa na ye nya ye de no na ye enuguase nti endro anyame yadom abrewa yi po mafi kwemu ama yitumi e de constituency elections na acha man ya court be 50 times
constituency elections
men kandada banyame adom endro no etumi baso na yemfa na se kase pa na se pa mu odempa emma the National Executive Committee, especially Mr. John Bodo, the General Secretary of the party, I want a role I will play to ensure say yebenya asumdwe na yetumi enya leeway na yede to about the constituency. Any ye nua bema. Ye nua bema Samioku. O my say ewiase hu say enua bi o ha unya na say nyankopon anga say na so destra bofo abrew e wasase so. So we hwe say ade abana nsem abana eyaye nmuguase ama nyina because we fi constituency di mu a. Na say yebu di mbone a ono aboneti obeka che ye ball constituency den ye mbone di papa ya affect you feel bad na ya to aba Ghana ha nyina na enya nto yaba mekani papa Samioku from apom chew party for yesrem mu ntwa so seneti bia mo maintenance ne yenka ai machi anadwo ewia na young man nam na party for chew se obian kan yenka yehumom na ye masomdwe mbra ne ntumi nkoyedim ohedwumo aye na ofre na opache na osrewe mu fanchen ye mu de mu ntwa so ne yenko yenim seneti bia onu eti a onanse kura fache no since February
since February ne chance say ye ko up and down. Enti sami equipment not for that was a ensada na yada John Boy dun so ase. Na yada the National Grievances Committee. National Grievances Committee.
Grievances.
Yes. Omuna Semba constituency na say enti ase enye adwuma any regional level and national level ko de kwakọ dan omo. Na honorable Cecilia Dapaidano honorable obi amu amunyina were members of the committee. Yensem no I match anadwe wiana na dwe no mutim. No omo ka yensem. And I think say abotro munyama constituency no eti obia sem ekeke obia sem bomu to make sure say senate bia na twem asundwe beba no ye dom ase.
Okay.
Na afi yada ye regional executive so ase. Honorable Jeff Kuredu and any team Tony AJ the regional secretary. Jeff Kuredu na chairman so nim
the chairman, yeah.
Tony AJ regional secretary, the regional youth regional organizer Jerry Osepoku. No, a regional youth organizer, it's a regional organizer. And at the regional youth organizer at the Mu Raman. I don't want to say, and then so talk, no mujinum to make sure say the party would make progress. You don't mean say, Yanko Punshrom. Now, you can not for the, it's a Neviaba. There's a year and a bone shidakes Emma party penny for any dear or my Emma party. No, my middle manusino. Minchia, a soft penny power a brew, Papa grow, then dry in a water. Growing Christ ministry we brew ya mini pa kase pa Yankopon hia no o ma no contenting ema yenya.
Thank you. There's a hormone we bibia e kama.
Oh, we can no dey say asundwe ho yenya yen 10 elected executives in the next few days and also make more appointment.
More regional
amount to be am I me say e mo bo amount to be we kra no enye John Rombwedu ene sami okwadaro mo ni nipa kasa boa ene nipa kasa nko wa hanka national di ekura nke be mese wa hanka national di nke be mese enti no yanto bi enti ehun nsem nyina ye nkrofo ye o mahu bi but nyame adom o menye opportunity to aba at the national level.
Isaac Ejime is a member of parliament for Wasa East, former deputy minister Rhodes na onoswa beka yes as usual, as you know him, very nationalistic in character, even though party be the Nico Rabrashi Bedroom and the neighbor Amanyo Semu.
Yeah, Majoso.
It's always good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Moto we na mo na mpasa mo yesa eya na mo ta na mpasa mo dwene wo so yesa asisi no.
And moto be there na plan your program how I say hwene World Bank and my sika for studies our say hwene nti ye free way na no musam adabacha say na start embrace time and show start a bridge then when start say no so kaya yankasa nua president mama nua Ibrahim that's what the sika akọ repair edema free nti sa MPS for no more time on propose on be say on hwe na on be sa motorway in the mine ahamyesa akwa bokumiesa esumiesa now free habo eba ekwan nim ho no main answer about about mo so be hwe ayaman neja abansi san be ya ifri abem na ya tisi say sign contract bi with company bi ne records na dey indi papa bi anum ne ade ana ban wu mi na metisa say deputy minister say yeah 10 lanes. Can you imagine?
What's 10 lanes way?
Motor when so deputy minister
10 lanes.
And news we have apartments in church and ade hina encroachment afan hina.
No, 10 lanes. No,
yes. No, you know what?
Let me say Jaula na zewe. And Obano.
Jaula no deputy minister for
Are you sure? So 10 lanes.
Oh, it's public, right? Or 10 lanes of motorway. And am I no guy? Into the Pia and some from the most important is say yeah, and sure to tell ya a motor boy floody. The most important is about any season. Near 2 and a month pie, but you come on, Brussels, and yes, I say, I quite. Me, be to me, and yes, a quino until no Casacasa no doors until my new desire. Yan you be him said, and President Mamma Brussels, NDC, and I'm to a tune or a quite home. And that's so. Be beada. Intin Sofia, and I'm to first and I'm to any Pesica, yes, motor run about no. Jackafo, and nobody says canoe at the mine. nti ana nana kofa na beso mawie nsie ni design ni bibia any volleyball bridge nti no sa fund no free motor run about na kom to akosombo na volleyball bridge so as I account ni na nhye ne ade na sika ne ade na no e ade a President Mama and this Abriso, so I'm deputy minister.
Yeah, but as you've left the ministry, you see in our parliament, you know, Oshem Koma Mudua Yakwa encouraging.
And for the first time in our history, you know, so about parliament, one time be a question power roots, you know, the ruling party for.
MPP for?
Yes. Was normally, you know, a quite
so opposition for number.
And MPP for Nubisa. Mr. Misabi. Because ubisa yinimni hina yinimni me abandon by jama kwan hina etite pansam na so foni ni ade ntimi misa no go bisa saying obi anim MPP for na kaso mo parliament no mo constituency kwan ya tete pansam nti de bia yesema ya kwan de bia yesema ya kwan that's the question anya kura afi nso to yi ene ebehu amfo na yipa nso to de kwan nsem ba papa mo bebre bridges ebubu kwan ese nso flooding bad terribly. Now, my mom Jim Grovo. Maybe I will do them for you. Whatever, whatever. So, Mammy Chair was mind the Mencha was maba. Namicha, oh, Mohe na almost 18 so. Did through me, person for 64. Most of the Jimmins and by him, teacher Muhina, my hand for NDC party. Me NDC party, Yamin Shamuhina. Now, Musa, oh, my, the 30th anniversary. Yeah, me a la Jemba. Ndi me fasa kwenye sumabo NDC fu hina baso. Ni mi ankasa me papa me made ade President John Dramani Mahama na me mpemfu amo party mu me bana mbo pento to be kwache na anka ato aho ne mpemfu hina na gese mai tiafo mi chom hia menya mo fa okay mi tia also using
okay so we are back to the conversation
exactly
the era J Menson afi era miracles aboaje. Ghana's economy really in dire straits, and it's saddening. This is Ira Kwasibutri, and Odina Noabetu Eye Nkomu. Professor Kwasibutri has complained about the economic challenges facing the country, and he did this at the 65th Independence Day lecture, and he talked about the difficulties which could be overcome if government is being honest with Ghanaians. He goes on to talk about lots of issues, the public debt increasing to 344.5 billion, and he says it represents 78.4% of your GDP. In some, the person of Kenya said we are not in normal times, and there are certain treats, certain steps that we have to, and then pronto we are there. Government in power, miracles.
I think that nobody disputes the fact that we are not in normal times. Government spokesperson, even the president and the vice president, in their speeches, have indicated, say we are in very difficult economic times. No doubt about that, and that has brought a lot of challenges to all of us. One of the things that the opposition doesn't want to hear, which is fact, you can dispute, but that is fact, is that such situation when it's not peculiar only to Ghana. If you go to the global economy space now, it's something that everybody is facing. America is even complaining more than every other. I hear now some people are buying even fuel at about $5 per liter. Inflation is skyrocketing, 40-year record inflationary figure. If you go to the UK, they have a similar situation. Some of the economies were growing in the negatives. I think almost started some pick up and kakra. Even in some countries, they are even running short of some of these crucial basic needs. In Germany, at some point, even cooking oil and the flour was a challenge for them. So we are in very difficult economic challenges, which is global. And Ghana is part of the global economy. And see, obviously, we are going to face the brunt of it. But key in all of this is that the government is doing everything that it needs to do to ensure, say, in spite of all these challenges, the people of Ghana are not robbed off some of their social safety nets. And see, you remember some time ago when we found ourselves in a similar situation in 2015, 2016, when we now tried to say, ye Ghana for ye social safety net aye wono efri ensem ye begigi ebi mo ye gya enwuma fa ye gigi allowances free ensem ye health insurance ensem be ye pasa na emfa enye adwuma biem school nsem ko edu bebi kra na cut off point no ye de bia ka ho se na be ya nkwala dodo na ntumi nko school ni ade we enokra ya ko efri maba for which reason me gidi say baby e we so ye be film because baby e wo sisi and ye nyendru hoye aban no eye de obeye bia to make sure say in spite of the global economic challenges ayen so bia kan ye no ye nkonkodum pempen so a ye bedi Ghana for enumu eduane ayeden efrem nsem ene ahon hare nema ye mom no de fe social interventions no ye beji efrem nsem and then ebiem ye be make sure say niama nimpo aban ne ntumi ye ni nyina on his own e be stimulate private sector niama private sector aboa especially when it comes to nyuma because economy na edin must be to be koba enya kakra hye no ho enya kakatoria ni dia at least esunu beba but esunu nye the breeze and I think say aban on the botai kese pa I don't know so far there are challenges but I think we are not doing badly say yakasi ye de ye ho toto my mindful for any challenges or woman. I think we are not doing too badly. Yeah, call eco school. Or mind be anka by now, some call eco school bomb hoka hundreds of millions of citizens jai. And keep jai. Looking at the conditions a woman. But a buying fee say a dear back way ye hear pies say it to me my amount for any say about being your school mkoyako. And see here some mko. Allowances are you to your ma and teacher training nursing trainee for a buying beer and can be jai because in the past it was taught but a buying fees a very important essential need for the people I say a momo and see those things are still continuing. I think we should give ourselves a little bit of time Sanyama we embrace eba especially when we are faced with unprecedented global geopolitical scenarios. So pandemic here by the last time Yehumbi was about 120 years ago. By a year so no in a war you so of course with Russia and Ukraine here. These are two superpower countries that contributed hugely to the global economic dynamics. Russia contributed 11% of the oil of the world. A lot of in Syria, if you ho, is some even Ebro, Krampo, the Brina, especially the Western world, no free ho. Yeah, iron rods here this year then Ghana. Iron rods to be for Ukraine and the back Ghana. And so it has a huge impact on us. Some of the impacts, it be an indirect, but the effects are strong. For example, it be an Ukraine maybe free UK, about Ghana, AUC. UK also rely on Ukraine and Russia to be able to produce these things. It is some area UK for any Russia for any kasa almost putting plenty economic sanctions on them. Now, it's no man almost almost free Russia for no ebe brasse into almost some capacity to produce near so any be Ghana no and so be confirm into be a quota near man no yen no so into almost member bonus why den akosro into be dru ha na ahanso ne boy den akosro in some yake nyina bie no way entro nyina ye no kre but of course when we can we nyina awie ne ye kan no kre nyina awie a your politics anymore. The opposition party and the other politician have the rights into me from him. Some best penny to their favor. But the Brebiano, they are Adebakwan and say a quiet town hall meeting be what Sunyane. Adebakwan and Nipane can say, I am Mokasa videos were a Musa Munkwana Munuma can kind. A cancer in area, Umkota Quanquin, you say, no more bodamia, be some more questions, baby. And I send back home to Bisa. I am so in time, Missa, ye, both MPP and this say what a dear and can you pay I what and cadena be and yes I can track so I just say and yes I can say wing and yet my any say guess someone any someone say what can you be okay some year iron rods no in free Ukraine in bay some year Russia for Ukraine for Kontoka UK for sanction no enti near ma a dread UK near America one confirm and nunti UK for America for so near more produce here and so be bahano na ho yedi e ma ne bo akosoro e bedu Ghana ha e ma ne bo nso ekosoro some year nanka a few 2 years ago ye to crude oil be $50, $45 ene ye turn above $100 per barrel na nti ama ye oil bo akoso mafu okoso no sanka ye ne ye wo aban mu a anka ye no nke ye be kotakwa na nke de machine akosi wo na ye tuo ye oni bia ma na ba na ye de abrego ofo ana ye de abre total for normal refine so we ye ne sai no be ma ye aye tie no ehun so we ne sankofo ye no ke so mo ye we no mo ntumi anye na anka boa communication no but as we sit here there I'm very optimistic say niema aban nhyehyɛ aban ede toto akwan mu ene ekwan aban efa so any private sector especially aiding kitangodi in the nearest shortest possible time ye ba kwa kopem ending of July there now you started recover and we are going to end the year strongly when it comes to our economy.
All right, so there's an admission of not we are not in normal times.
Oh, of course. And it
cannot be attributed say Ukraine, Russia, and COVID. That attribution is there, acknowledged, impact huge, but yeah, so minus. No, yeah, so minus.
Oh yes, for example, yeah, so minus. You're tossing when you're baby, especially even when it comes to local production of the little consumables. Yeah, I think you go to for a very long time since Kwame Nkrumah. This is the first time I to me I can say about say these are physical factories. I mean, private sector. Yeah, almost produce juice. I am fine being fair bruchimba. Almost produce anwa. Almost produce say. Sanoma we no. Si etumi ya na yesi ne amfa amanyonsam amambe se no engu hu fi ne etumi bua private sector no mo ye ne bebrea sanka eti yi nka yen ko complaining about later only say even toothpick o my toothpick rate to be create fi Malaysia toothpick edi yesi mu matches ye kram matches fi Indonesia enti yen so yen hu
waduro ni woman so ye kraba
yes enti yen kasa yen so ye de ye no because inflation ye ko hu to kwesisi ye bebre na ejina niema ye kra ye den eba no ena ne bo so ayeden akosoro nti bedu ana man so ayeden akosoro sa a friend say ye kra ne man so no ni effect a won say e ma your dollar no yesika na ho de ne kofem yesika na ho de ne kofem penso na ma oil na ye ton amansen dwobo so na ye toba no eno so ye sika dodo na de ayeden ye de akwakoto nti embre bia no na ma oil no so nim say Ghana ha fu onya kosoro pe na bibia bo ayeden school fees ye to fu mu a na principals ayeden ato school fees mu nti niema ne bo dempe na ho chaye den aba nti yen kan so ye wo no me bi ese ye hyehyɛ ye tumi nwane mfiri ho kra o man
me akaza bo adwene da CP but minister just to confirm Adom FM for that just one seven or there are plans to expand the motorway into 10 lanes with 4 interchanges
na me ka jo obsadi ese te bia kasa den ko abi ne ka kan wai.
No, but can I pick on this? On which
one? This one?
Yeah, the road. But you see, these sometimes some of the things that we also do to ourselves. We say, Abai say, Obe expand the motorway into 10 lanes.
Situation on the ground now. They are short.
Now you don't. Are you not aware that there are interchanges happening on the motorway?
Are you aware? So can say 6 lanes.
Oh, me bampa chwa. Udru your friend is saying spin taxa. On we fit palace one. Once I interchange na connect.
In essence, the person can say, "Aya na munko fondo do no mokasa no. Aya monkasa with the right information."
Oma short term, medium term, and long term. We anybody me no. Tio. Oma short term. Medium term and
so long term plan.
The short term plan.
The short is 6.
The short term plan. And they are almost CCA and pay me.
ACC. Yeah. And alternate routes.
Yes. Yeah. Maybe you can me hoche me akama. But on this almost 17%.
Yeah. That's Friday. I'm releasing here 6 a.m. But I'm going to cost 7.
And I'm medium term and long term. Me mean you more Ministry of Roads and Highways. But I me say Ministry of Roads and Highways so be motorway 10. Me say sa kwan so. Me so many 10 a everyday. So what the mechanism? Sansa na yebe roundabout your motorway. Say buying the kind as already. Oh yeah. Or can almost about 2.5 years grants already. Oh yeah.
So it's no big deal.
No. Why are you even fighting this?
So what's the medium term?
The medium term is a CC or more.
Yes.
That's short term. Okay, honestly, CC. Medium term.
Okay, so medium is 6 no.
Yes, but that's possible. They can do 6 and they can do 10.
I was a contract. The money is microphone sign a 6 lane.
It doesn't matter. But it matters. No, but you can't sign the long. What do you mean sign a long-term contract in the same time? Oh, my son, I mean, sometimes you say, "Squeezy something." Nipan say, "May 6." Until me can sign a 6-month contract. But me was 10-year 10-lane planner. We won't talk on it.
Okay.
That's
it. Yamisha, who say Ndra ni mra meeting crash memra.
Yeah.
In fact, mo be call.
Because why are there?
And to me bisa say when am ne ba. Yeah. No say across MP for the Abuaji meboa.
No initially.
To me so say bibi tisana say at short notice no, you bisa mama emblem sana. Because we say some about discussion there. You want to think say and yes as you become Bible to say all kind storybook. Bible a spiritual book. It is a bit to me all kind of traders are. The person say topic of the Bible in the can reach no some. But me call a answer. Roadie, Samotowe, Yabreso, World Bank buy, ye studying as if we can na way. I'm not buying say Obama contract. First, na MPS for no more kind as for. I say you could be a dealing yet drawings as for na ba. A master contractor, you challenge and as from Galaji, by a man who plans to make 10 lanes. And you can't until you can say, so become Bible or can storybook. The issue is, he wouldn't say, a motorway, a fun thing, encroachment, I am a matchum. Encroachment, I am a matchum. And you see, even the success lanes we can put it will be difficult.
Brave anchors.
Major, because you need to pay compensation. Sasa, Nkofo and Gruchi. Now, title to na you have to pay the person. On one coin. Now, what starts Ganam's a casa deno, de be opening, yambra economy so. Now, my team conform says I'm pepping so do you economy say it's interesting. Gamma and fire myself. Now, my amayoso no, and then my quenja, or your baby, my booming. Now, I'm much bano, very clear. It was a business question there, and yet Ukraine near dinner day. Tomatoes locally know where they are. In actual fact, fuel, petrol, I drive it. This was a GPR for those opportunity. I drive it. You say, I'm sure come on somewhere. And I affect PBR. There are about 40% of the tax a year, fuel. So, Nina, about to tax. And then, in a bit of my year, I mean, why? In Krofokasa, a bimposo, I then Nayan Kusiki external support. No, no, they be at the tomb. Inflation is here, you say, 28%, at 27.3. Oh, 27.6.
I got 6.
I said 27.6. It's all around over 20%. Me, I can't be 20%. So call it 27.6%. It been see that for several years. It been see that.
And there are reasons for that. Yeah, man, kind of transfer.
Saying.
But now we are at 27.3, around into 28. What do you say? And you may be a common and no be a CHA and no be a fa. We want to do baby now because a grape in the year when they come basket of inflation. When I know there's
Obimposi inflation is 48%. So on international rating, also Ghana inflation 48%. Then they say, I am Kwana Yobiasi. We are in a global village. Oko Burkina Faso, Oko Aye France, Ivory Coast. Oko Nigeria, inflation be all. Now Ukraine can a day or but the end I can't more. Nigerian inflation is saying 16% or so. What can I say Ivory Coast for the France for us from Finimi a day? Togo no inflation a quack say. Can I quite inflation no, young Castle Tascasa was also 27.6%. It's too much. The young mamma yes, yeah, in fact, then and found abandoned dead or no. I decided to say to Niam and Ramatias cement grad to cement ma ecosystem stiganati or mine. Mr. Sister Ganasi the cement ecosystem Ganasi Sabi, mean crash 1 year in a better saying. Minoka say a yantuacotum. I would channel into Dr. Cosibuchi. That's what kind of true. Those were cabida. What's a ban on your transparent? O man of credit and embradim. Sabi, Matissa, a deputy minister for finance. So as a government may go. A charm. Government will go to IMF. I shall sit down and focus. I say, oh, IMF, you call I had money. Okwa, I bet you so. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Maybe we must get back to no, and you say, because you be no money. A yen should be out almost a show so. The first question was, okay, my IMF was, ma'am, yes, sir. I bet to me, say, for deputy minister for finance. Money, on no back and say, government may go to IMF. Whatever it is, about 2 American tinting. Near say, I would send a dosso. In Japan, will be mana year. Okay, no, I'm intentive. Now, I have been messages, tax now, buying a tax in by war, a national. fu eno so tumi yan bibi say cream he said vice president Bahomia ni tourist na yan adwuma biu ni tourist so the banks untin kan to so koye card na asefo
banks deepening electronic payments as Dr. Bahomia launches Ghana Pay, a mobile money service for banks.
Exactly. But me no, but Bahomia no more. Vice President won't think that you I won't chat but to say inflation I quote 27%. But there a ma a year in his be an himself be a jatum. More of us to answer what that to hotel. Once again, a hotel or cancer hotel there. So I would tell what answer problems no one. Gain your government in. If there are no problems, why would we get leaders? Leaders will also best solve problems. You imagine make us say Ghana new OT and then you are to acquire say go from complaining you know they've been calling bebre so mo ni jini jomo no mo ncha say Ghana atoi o mahini Ukraine ne Russia to kwa na okono affect this one pade now so yen just say ya membu na ya wan dey sha ai o say COVID buy I say COVID sikan ko ti oba ban so but 2 billion include grow mu bi but then say am say chinje no chinje bia no sa ho cha Ghana say na membu no yanko so na ko fuadu mbu mani yi chinje bia no minimum say me fa say what no kan nti no say yenye okuni for say o ka say
there's an admission even by the president.
Yes.
Why a full quotation say me say
there's an
admission
yes
that no cuz even the president acknowledges that
hold on na me ka say me
see
is anti do come here
then come
I want to know the come
me what I see on the president did say on answer the
president did say we are not in normal times.
Thank you. Also I normal times also hutraba me do kana no so president do some hutraba
yeah
nti hutraba dia na say yema koyi
eh
enyo koyi
hutraba che
me say hutraba den we twini o amani we twini ahunche den
o mani ta itiye funi tie ndo le wonu to so
di kosuma ye
ahunche no da bi why sa ahunche wo dia enkoyi
baby atosin
nti enkoyi nti baby atosin ye fa she o mani mo whatever it is ye ka so come from a basic environment go to the market amani ahunche o dia be ka cha ban so ntumi mbu man na ontwe no ho na ya de on tesa dia on for alternative way no so okasa saying can you imagine say okasa wa enkofotenka no wakotakwa wakutu oil no so takwetu oil nje me catch us say me ba but
if you do that you are maligning me listen I am obi kasa no enfant nwa tie dia me kan ye I take strong okay first one I decided not to respond listen me say wo kasa say no ka be you haven't professed any alternative so what you say it is a wo be kasa na sa wo ka say amembo enkoyie ayesia no more alternative bia enkoyie ni say enkoyie no oye no boy den nti ye ba e be kotakwane akotu oyo I am just giving a scenario so what are you trying to eti dey I want to say I am poatwa
takwetu oyo
eti I am fanto ho so don't make
no fanto say who a solution to oil now I'm a petrol
please you said the first one don't continue on that no honorable did first he did said made a comment I ignored it makes again I'll draw your attention after the show
may please
yeah
what wasa
yeah
takwa wasa you can come and see just
yes
the mo twi come say the next say me yes say the musica say there I say the mo ba mo betimi akotakwa
no see yes say obama akotakwa say kasa inu na yi wo but kasa ya akotakwa taka bo ni
to na me dey okay
mama kasa what I'm saying you see so was a prefer alternative because akotakwa go to oil takwa you to oil wo man fatwa
bia wo ba betimi akotu oil ho mo o man me bo bia wo ba betimi nyo
because the way I was
because alternative
hot till
gold
very good
man fatwa kasa gold
enti wo bia wo ba enti dia bia wo ba betimi akotu we are giving you simple scenario how is this a problem why we even arguing
okay yeah you was o de on person say o
mema o de bia wo bomb betu oil won kan down so man because more alternative they have solutions to
we have alternatives
okay so
manifest o man me bat the issue is that they manage and say I can choke you have the power to rule this country yeah the asha on some na nyema nkoyi a wo so aja tum say ahoche owa enkoyi Joma no be kwa so aka ze atra betra ye tie yi de be kan de Ghana for bre Ghana for ihu ono so okay bi but at the end of the day there's no dispute say hochaba.
But at the end of the day, there's also no dispute. There are more solutions beyond.
What is the first solution?
More solutions made.
You see, are you saying that there is no solution to this?
I'm saying prescribe as a party in waiting.
Let me tell you so. When you go to our manifesto, how am I better? My better representing in this party. But if you think first the solution to this EMRA, the party has that, and they'll bring it to your mind. That question. Say about environment. Solution. Do you think they come and sit here simple say your solution? No. Yeah, can't. Which one? But you have the solution. Go to our manifesto.
But there's an admission that we are in tough times.
Education. Your solution for education, alternative or health.
So you have reference to the manifesto.
Of course, yes. Now, since what's a president, Mama, no crossroads, or Utina, apart from a year, a fancy manifesto, you may mean now. President Mama, a friend, a crossroads lecture, you saw it. The solutions to the economy. At the end of the day, so person man, no catch him say, and they may discussion
go to the manifesto.
The proper, forum near come and say, bro, you bring it to you, so this is solution. But at the end of the day, your prescription, be manifesto, they be a come one person winning, but the man your body name. But I don't do a man. Say, I tell us I was for solution, but to say the solution, or you boo money be that. You boo a money be that was maba. Ya Ghana fast one show near Swan, son. Only difference room. In the area of Dano near the council. We are talking about performance. Performance in the road sector, infrastructure. Your performance in all the areas, the health, education, the performance that I to compare. As I compare President Mama, even in 3 years, 4 months in the Juan by now. Nana Kufuor in 5 years, in terms of roads, in terms of infrastructure, not one idea. But I don't mind. I am a day. So I'm going to say, I'm sure, can't find any better than sure. Remember, Trancas, tomatoes, I say, Ubianim, I consume, I say, Ubianim, Casadeno, a question, not performance right there.
I see. DJ Apuzo, Pachobeba, good morning. DJ Apuzo sees some birthday dedications. Apuzo, good morning. Happy birthday to Sister Patricia Safo. For Mami Penny, wishing you more years in excellent health and God's grace and abundance from the Rekubobe family, as well as a 50th birthday to our in-law, Dr. Boatin Nimakon, a pediatrician or a pediatric surgeon or Confederate Teaching Hospital. Wishing you many more fruitful years once again from the Rekubobe family. It's from DJ Apuzo. Erasing so quickly anywhere by erasing I say Ernestina Edu, donor from Mamekuya Waterma Community 2. It's a happy birthday. Have a blessed day from your family. Happy birthday, Erisi. And that's it, Abba. Abba,
I think so sometimes, may I only react to you. May I don't act, may react. When we say miss house in the banner, Miss Sola may react there, then they will say miracles there. But you see no credit say. You have two scenarios. We don't know about your dream. Yes, and this you in your swa MPP, sir. In economic crisis, the infant, okay. 2015-2016 economic crisis, no. I nya Ghana hano. Ye dunkani nya Ghana. Inyuma cry to ye pamon crofo for inyuma. Omo solution omo de buy no. Number 2, 2016-2015 economic crisis, no. Omo de yeko IMF, omo gi a lot of social safety net every year in same. Allowances ye de me here for medical school omo gi free omo same. Omo solution no. 2015-2016, omo place freeze on public sector recruitment wo my we mu. Omo solution no. 2015-2016, as at the time I won my women some economic challenges. Now public sector work I had about 1 year. It's here to an yes, it's when you 3 months. 2015-2016, I won my way and at the NDC government almost solution. No many why thing to the extent say inuma cram ranty binibia ebinio. Now interest rate I won my way ekeka 28 to 30%. It is a Ghana first wins who are. That is what they had under an economic challenge with the NDC. Under the economic challenge with the MPP, all of these things are working. None of these things has been taken away from the people of Ghana. And to me, no, we are doing. You can't say Ghana is heaven. You can't say Ghana is paradise. But no, Korean say MPP in its worst form is far better than the NDC. And Ghanaians have experienced it. Yes, that's the truth. We know you.
Mine, Really? MPP in his West Front.
MPP in his West Front.
When NDC inflation across 24% Ukraine. You see, it is never
NDC 49% Gomadi Akwada. 49% inflation. Let me give you the. I mentioned it here.
That was when is that?
49% inflation. Gomadi Akwada. The NDC 99. 49%. That was. Now so the NDC Gomadi record right now. Oh, so the NDC for the year. Now why we came to meet a 19% inflation and took it to 7% from the
NDC. But those are things you can go back.
Exactly.
1999.
No, but I'm only responding to him. He said me react to you. Only react.
What I'm saying is, inflation got 20% now, and which are not those. So if you see can you imagine 399 billion Ghana cedis in account? And this time I had
344.5
last year. We are talking about 2022. It's only 2022. I got 399 billion. If you put 400 billion, time you for a na Kaya was from coming from Brussels.
What's the reason of that? Can what parliament? They can't get number.
I don't know
my career Jesus. And I'm not from back to free. And I'm school there
300 billion. Because I'm saying maybe what's up because we are maba. Because you go. Me no can say. Can't go 399 billion. Probably last year you know. Come here for a ya can 120 billion. Ya car every kwame Nkrumah breso. You know, every year breso. And as I say, within 5 years, or they are 399 billion. We have over 299 billion, no, not 270 billion Ghana cedis. But
you're not being fair to Ghanaians. Who are parliament?
Fair to who?
Ghanaians.
Oh, your politics. Who's the last one?
Oh, my politics.
Now, I'm brushing with the rules. I don't get you. Oh, Mamma, you too, Mamma, Nebatia. Oh, I'm brushing with Mamma, about the last one. What down my way, my name, dear.
Oh, your politics.
On your politics. Maybe I know more reality on the
reality.
My name, dear. At the end, I can do some paper.
Some money there's a buy was me ba. I'm telling you, sir. I buy no busia a car. I don't know. Oh, am I in government?
Oh, Basa would
no,
guys who are politics.
Who's there?
Member of parliament.
Politics.
On a matter like
politics.
Politics. The person say, I buy a was soon enough for the buy. A fact, sir, NDC for a Bemino. A car, you jam 120 billion.
If you saw about 20
Nana for is out a yet were raising a car on the canal. 399 billion. 5 years ago. I had 299 billion.
Or the man for school free. Or the other car, or the school dying. Or they are making sure say you Canadian so more than a mobile free. Double they get a quarter for the get. So that's the difference between us and you.
They acquire by the man
53 billion.
Look, 53 billion Ghana cedis are. I present mama the period of buy now G. And the year hospitals, all hospitals explain why. Can you manage hospital? But I be a run of what the health sector? So I from to see hospitals. I don't know can you I don't know what hospital
even electricity must be managing electricity.
Or we need common. The ought to be a tubin. The ought to be a 20 Mamma say, aha, maybe I was work of agenda one away. Mamma watch them we. Mamma Hamikasa, I'm interjected. And so I know interject me on my young pancas and Cassa. I ran to your interject also, Bendy. Then I say, Person chose, President Mamma, ye for a Bemina 120 billion. In Duma or ye a dancer or so here what see any film, President Mamma in the period about 53 billion Ghana cedis na year, you know. Macho. Acquire ye hojuma. Macho hospitals are see. Macho sa ye block schools with that figure. When we got money.
Yes. And I chose to say 299 billion. There show. Into one was some school free. That time so at the end of the day, Ghana for the name. Mochewo. Into imagine on engine who knows it. Nana Kufuor was the president Nakufuor that Jatim say, Amochewo. ahoche wo rekise ngo yi ba me president ma be wotin nka va president ma wotin nka bi
makai
why you say this for bad be mu na Ghana ye kan 9 billion
but they are true
9 billion
Oje, they are annual.
O my only 9 billion.
Omo de call 120
president government. 9 billion and this year buying.
Oh no, see, present administration. Omo so cadet. My management is 9. So cadet. So 9 billion. Last cadet 20 billion. That 9 billion.
Over 9 billion no. Come Nkrumah bresu nyina sa na mo be ba 20 ahi. Na Ghana nyina ye Kenya 9 billion. Mo de call 122 billion.
Thank you. Na so furu.
Just for the record. When I say for 120 billion to 300 billion for 270 billion. But we are doing it's
so mine
say 9 billion to 122 billion.
So no, mine what's in 120 billion? Ufi na billion saying. And I'll take
out to fast fix a good triple the gate.
Thank you say why?
Single digit. Oh, triple digit. Oh, kasa. Who's one fire you? Can you go to
it's a fact. No, na kasa too. Na so but Obakasa Ghana ahoche anyone can but say or you choose ahoche and the president Nampo na Akufo-Addo is talking for him and which I believe and query what's na Akufo-Addo say ahoche ahoche wa nko ye but me sure say ahoche no the basis no na kaka simple wa adware nkwala say friends for so na pa ya tu school fees nyama nwan market nyama ya tutu na se for nyama nyina bebre you know it I mean the mechanic but wa just ahoche wa mpa e dey kwan ni omonam so a resolve.
Those are the conversations.
Exactly. That is why they have to engage. Okay, you suggest the initiative. No, I didn't. Organizing, a national engagement forum. Discuss it. We said it. But what did you do?
We did too. We talked. For example, tomatoes paint. Let me talk tomatoes paint. You know. President Kufuor pencil. Not me turn 5 cedis.
Yes.
At time was before muko in 8-12 cedis. Your mama pay muko 25 kusi 32 ho baby. I could for the 45 say about 120.
And I would do to say
no, but the scenario every regime. What is the reference? Every regime. Why this reference?
No, why this reference? Say we need to find solutions to the problems as of course.
Do you know that? Who's the records? You see,
Doom CC.
Okay. When we living power, do so
absolutely no problem with that.
By October 2016,
the issue of Doomso was not entirely over, but was covered almost. It was done.
It was done. It was done. It was covered almost. But the issue is that I didn't access power. Yeah,
James Isaac.
Now, time I do so.
What is that? You be sir.
So why don't we ask?
I'm surprised to say. I'm surprised to say.
You started top power my because you started top power man. Into SS point in the buy. Not power no ho. Na sika mo better gas power. What are you talking about? Generators. Generators are
then now
generators are
okay, so we're not so.
Generators
oh my goodness.
Yes, access power. So obiti access power we use.
At a cost to us. At a cost to us.
Time I free hono.
That was it. Yeah, that was it. Thank you so much.